On my limps. Every fucking time. Every fucking time. Cause I'm limp. I'm whistling. They all see that it's a lie. Cause we always give it one last try. Yeah, you've watched me break 1,000 times. Now I'm all alone. Cause you never show. Is a cunt. Yeah. But then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know. Ah, guys, what's going on? If anyone's there, we're just gonna kind of chill for a bit. We're not gonna start for 25 minutes. Ah, yes. I don't know what's going on, but you know, I'm finally back, kind of. Not really. I had a nice couple of days off. I think I needed it. Yeah, I mean, not anyone's here, but yeah, here's what it is. Yeah, I need a couple days, reevaluate things, figure some things out, play some Fall Guys off stream with the Gastronaut. That was some pretty fun stuff. We're gonna talk about that later. Yeah, I don't know. We got some big changes coming up. Not this week, starting next week is when we're gonna activate some big changes. If you're watching a VOD that no one does, it's coming. It's coming. Fuck you, Waza. I was saying big changes are coming. Like, I'm actually doing them now. Yeah, Waza, you don't know this. I mean, why would you? I didn't even say anything to anybody. I'm gonna try to stream from Chicago. I'm going to Chicago for 2 days. Tomorrow. Like real life, real short shit. It's really hard to do it because of, you know how Twitch is with their public setting and shit. But I'm gonna try to do a couple. As long as I get cell service that can support it. Streamlabs on your phone is kind of shit. I need to figure out what those fuckers are doing. Those real IRL streamers. Like, I would like an IRL setup for going to the bars. I would really like one of those, but I gotta figure out what they're doing to make sure. Like, the Streamlabs one, I half the time I don't know if it's live or not, so it's kind of shitty. The app. And then, I mean, you get some alerts, but it's not the same, right? So, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Otherwise, I might just record it, upload it. I might just record it on my phone and then do some editing, and it'll be on YouTube. You know? We'll see how it goes. How's it going, man? I gotta play Warzone when I get back. I might do that a bit. I don't want to bring a laptop. That's the thing. I was thinking, once I get enough funding, you know, I gotta get a job first before I do this big endeavor. I was thinking getting a tablet and doing the same type of thing. I mean, laptop, tablet, same thing, right? Like a Surface Pro. And hook it up that way. Problem is, what's the battery life on that? And can the Surface Pros, can the new Surface Pros handle it? The old one maybe can? I mean, with all the gimmicky shit too, though, you know, like all the alerts and stuff. Do you think the Surface Pro can handle it? What Surface Pro number are they on anyway? What number are we talking here now? Now we gotta look this up. 7. They're on 7 now. Jesus. I have a 3, but I think the power supply. No, it's up to 7 now. I have a 3. And I think the battery or the power part of the motherboard broke because I tried a new charger and it booted up for a second and then didn't. I might try that again. I don't know what's wrong with it. I think the actual battery spot's broken, so you can't even like charge it. I don't know. But at that point, I may as well just buy a new fucking Surface, right? Like, why repair an old thing like that? What's the specs on these Surface Pros? I mean, there's so much fucking money though, right? Like $700 fucking dollars. It's the convenience is the only reason I'd have the Surface Pro, right? Like, that'd be the only reason. Surface Book? Let me look. Surface Book. Is that the laptop thing though? That's just a thin laptop. No, I'd rather have, I mean, it's a better than the Surface though. So you're not wrong. But you're paying twice as much and still a laptop. I was really hoping I could just strap it onto like a little vest that goes behind you and just a little cord, then you get your camera. Right? No, the book is laptop, hand, tablet in one. Oh, because it goes on the other side. Oh, I see that now. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but it's also twice as much money. The Surface Pro, like it says best Surface for gaming. But it's showing Dreadwake as their fucking... Or no, that's not Sea of Thieves, is it? I guess it is Sea of Thieves. That's not bad. I mean, that's a beastie machine. I'm not going to deny that. That's a beastie machine. But I don't need it for that. I need it just to record camera footage. You know, just stream a webcam and have alerts go off sometimes. I think the Surface Pro 7 could be enough. And I wouldn't be as upset if I broke the fucking thing. You know? And I think the battery pack is a lot smaller to power the Surface Pro than it would be the Surface Book, right? I mean, but then again, why do I give a shit about power? Like, what's the Surface Pro's battery life? What do we got going on here? We're talking random topics, guys, for those who are joining in. We're literally just talking about nothing until we start talking about the topic, because I wasn't supposed to start for another 20 minutes. I just felt like starting early. 10 hours this? Yeah, this one says 8. The other models were 10. The 7's 8. It's kind of funny. That's plenty. But is that under strain? I doubt that's under strain. Yeah, it's just web surfing over Wi-Fi. So even if it's half that under strain, that's still good. Because I'm not gonna be fucking around that much, right? Like literally, it'd be like an hour or 2 tops. Heavy load, but I'm hoping OBS wouldn't be considered heavy load, would it? I don't think it would be considered heavy load. Maybe bursts of heavy load, like through alerts or whatever, something happened. Maybe some scene changing. I mean, it's a possibility. It's not something I'm getting anytime soon, but it's one of those things I want to do. So for now, when I do it, for now, I'm just gonna use my phone and hope it works. So we'll see. Otherwise, we'll just record the shit and we'll upload. We'll be definitely doing, starting tomorrow, taking pictures of the drinks we're drinking. That is definitely happening tomorrow. So the Instagram is finally going to be updated, which I've been really slow about, which is only about drinks, as you guys know. And the Twitter will be uploaded with shit that I see. You have a good one, Waza. Thanks for stopping in. Don't work too hard, man. But yeah, I know. So we're doing some IRL shit tomorrow. And the IRL shit tomorrow, if it fucking works, is going to be more like structured IRL shit, but not like stupid shit like go watch me walk a dog, or like just like I'm not gonna exercise. Who am I kidding? It's gonna be more shit like I'm gonna go to a brewery or distillery and we're gonna try every fucking one of their drinks, every fucking one, and we're gonna try every one of their drinks and we're gonna review every fucking one of them. And yeah. Devils, what do you mean in general? The first one will definitely be during the week. I'm already kind of planning it. Oh, it depends on the job I'm getting. I have applied for a handful of jobs already. So it depends on the job, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to weekends. If anything, it would be a Saturday. I wouldn't do it Sunday. So if I had a job, obviously, I would have my stream structure will change a little bit too. It won't be any daytime stuff anymore, which I'm going to get soon anyway. But yeah, I don't know, I kind of like the idea of day. The reason I like the weekday one, if I could, is because it's less crowded. And there's a reason I give a shit about less crowded. is because of the problem with streaming in public venues is you immediately are no longer counted as in public according to Twitch. You're now in a private area. You can't record people's faces without their approval if you're in a private area. So what I would do is, at least in the daytime when they open up, I'd at least have the area generally to myself. I could find a spot away from everybody and I wouldn't have to worry about people walking by. That's the idea. But I think it would be fun. You know, maybe have guest stars each time. I would rather not do it by myself. But the person who is doing it with me has to know they're drinking every one of their beers. Even if it's like a fucking IPA. Even if it's something you know you're gonna hate. You're fucking drinking it. You have to drink all of them. You can't say I don't want to try that one because I don't like it. There are fucking rules. The idea for a different person is so it's not only my opinion, it's someone else's opinion too. So, and everyone else has their own thing. So obviously I would like, one of the things I would do is I would pre-list the things they normally drink. Like what's their drink? So you kind of get their palate. And then like, you know, everyone knows mine. I do cocktails. Rum and Coke is my favorite thing for a simple drink. But otherwise I do like blondes, ales, and stouts and porters. Oh, I love a good porter. And Blue Moons and Heinekens and Rolling Rock and Stella's Artois is fucking delicious. So you'll see those are the beer choices that I usually go to. And then we're just going to go through all of them and we're going to talk about them. And we're going to we're basically going to read the fucking menu too. This is 6.7% blonde ale. It has a hint of this and a hint of that. Brr! And then we're going to talk about it. What we think about it. Is it too dry? Is it too sweet? Is it too ass? And I can guarantee you, anytime I come across an IPA, I'm going to say it's too fucking bitter and it's too fucking shit. I'm going to say that every time. So, yeah, first one's going to be in Chicago, technically. But I don't think I'm going to live stream that one. I think I'm going to record that one and then edit it. Because last time we were in Chicago, my streaming capability wasn't that great. I just remember the Kentucky Derby incident, and that was just a pain in my ass. And also because I want to edit some of the things we say. Because one of my boys is there, and I just want to be a good boy about it. What's up, 100 Games? How are you, man? That's a big change that's coming up forward. We're gonna keep doing the show. I like this show, so we're gonna keep doing the show. They'll be longer going forward. Like back to normal schedule. This was a short one. I've been kind of busy. And then we're gonna add Tool on Tap, which is where I go to the brewery. We might make like a spin-off little bullshit one that just takes the same day, where you go to a distillery. So what do you call that instead of a tap? What do you call it if you go to a distillery? On keg? No, cask? Is it casked? No. What do you call it when you like put a thing in a cask? What's that called? What's that called? I don't know what's called. Maybe play on words. Whatever. Fuck, it doesn't matter. We're gonna do less gaming in general. Obviously, we'll do community game on Friday nights. Those are always fun. But we're gonna try to get away from gaming. Like pure gaming. Like just watch and talk shit. Unless it's a horror game. Horror games will trump everything. Like, obviously, if there's a good horror game coming out, we're playing that. And we're gonna try to beat it. That's an exception. So look, the new Resident Evil. Yeah, we're fucking playing that shit. And it looks badass too. But I think you're in the promo. I think the dude from 7's dead, or did he almost die? I think he almost dies. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to think of any other ideas. So if anyone has any ideas for a monthly show, a weekly show. Oh, one of the things too, and I don't know if it'll be a weekday thing or a weekend thing. It's going to be once a month, or it could be every other week. We are going to try to bring back the board games. We're going to try to bring back the board game streams. The thing we never actually started, so I don't know if it counts as bringing back. But yeah, we're gonna try to find a way to do that properly. I've been diving into like possibilities of how, and I think I figured a way to do it. One of the problems why we couldn't do before is one of the person we were playing with doesn't have a good sensor. In fact, it doesn't exist at all. It's kind of trash. So that was kind of why we couldn't do it really before, and I didn't want to snub them, but now since we haven't done it in over a year, I don't even fucking care, to be honest. So I'm snubbing them. We might do a D&D one. I was gonna do Roll20, but I'm kind of don't want to. So what I was thinking for that one is pretty much the idea I had is obviously the DM has his own screen and he has his own camera, and then everyone else has a camera on all four of you guys, or I always only keep it with 4 people, right? And they have their sheets, and there might be one more camera that rolls on the board. Now the only issue with that is my stream deck would have to be used, or what's up, Optimus, or we could let a handful of viewers control the cameras. They could just enter commands to change it. Like if we're rolling dice, the camera goes over and it could like look at it, and then it pans the other people when they're talking. Or we could figure, or the DM could obviously take control of it too. But I kind of have a couple ideas how to get that work. The thing that stopped me before is one, the computer to do it because of I didn't want to undo my rig setup, but I think I figured that out too. And it just needs 3 webcams. Not much to it. Then I can upload my OBS profile to a cloud, and then we just move it over to the new computer. What are you up to, Opti boy? That was my ice machine bitching. No, Optimus, because they don't get to zoom. They just get to change the camera. They want to get to zoom. All they do is get to, let's say there's 3 cameras, they can change, and not all the viewers, only select viewers who are watching would be able to change the cameras. Like, all right, this guy's talking, change to camera 3, change to camera 2. The cameras will be in fixed positions. They wouldn't be able to zoom at all, because yeah, they would, dicks. But the same kind of mechanic on how I do the D&D is kind of how I do the board game one. And obviously the person with the stream deck that would have it plugged in would also be able to overrule all of that shit. There'd be a button to turn it off so viewers can't do it anymore. They'd be able to change the camera scene as well. Yep. Thinking about it, yeah. But have it streamed properly. The problem is, and this is gonna probably piss some people off, the issue that I have with using Roll20 and shit is it's very distanced. Even though a lot of people don't use webcams on it, people don't role play it enough, like their characters a bit. You don't really get the majestic of the dice rolling, and I think people give a shit more about everyone being in the same room. Why not map tools? Same shit, same rule, same reason I'm gonna bitch about it. Same reason I'm gonna bitch about it. And that way, you don't have to worry about the DM's viewpoint can be completely shown. Like you can see what he's doing, and the people playing will be the only ones not fully being able to interact with chat. Or they could. Maybe we could put a chat up window for them, but they wouldn't actually get to see it. I don't know. It's a work in progress right now. There's ways. The difference is, Optimus, we're trying to do it different than what most people are doing. We're trying to change it. We're trying to make it entertaining in a way. Maybe even make it where the viewer can dictate some shit. Oh boy. That's a dangerous thing, because you know a viewer is never going to help anybody. Like, they never do. So you can put like a voting system up, like it'd be custom. For like, all right, you got a minute to vote, or 10 minutes to vote, or whatever. You need a stream manager when you play it. Yeah, I would. I sort of would. I want that. I really do, Optimus, but it's kind of hard to find someone willing to do it. especially with low view counts to start. It'd be really hard to entice someone to do it. I wouldn't be the DM if we did this. I would not do it. So in theory, I could still stream manage it because if I only have to care about my character, I can listen and play my character for the little bit. While everyone else does their bit, I can start putting commands in with the stream deck. And like put in fucking like preset things. Like preset thing is there's a trap. They find a potion. Well, yeah, God knows I want a stream manager. Or someone remote stream manage would work too. Yep. There's a service for that makes it really easy. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah. Just gotta find someone who's willing to fucking put in the time in for absolutely nothing. That's the thing. Like if it ever became big, obviously I'd be like, hey, thanks. But it's not gonna be big for a long fucking time. So it's more of just whatever. But the key is it would be very different. And no one would be doing it. Like literally, how would people be like, where not only is a D&D campaign happening or Star Wars or whatever fucking tabletop it is, but the viewers periodically get to change the story. Not majorly like the big thing, but all of a sudden a fucking an army of fucking hobgoblins pop out, or you know, like 5 hobgoblins, or a fucking kunai with chains trap appears beneath them, lowering their attack points. Or something stupid, right? Like, yeah, like a random villain appears, a random NPC pickpockets them. I mean, it could be a multi-vote system too, like who does a pickpocket. Like one vote's a pickpocket, then the second vote's who it does it to. It could, I mean, obviously there's a lot to play around with, and there's a lot of tools to make it different and unique. Another thing I'm gonna do, I'm not doing it this week, but I'm gonna start next week, like right away next week. We are gonna play some Call of Duty next week, and we're gonna change the scenes up when I play it. So we're gonna do it where whenever I get in a helicopter, this camera is in a helicopter. Obviously the smaller one. It'd be in a helicopter. I think that'd be funny. Or like when it explodes, it's an explosion, obviously. Another goofy bullshit, right? Change it up from the norm. That's what I'm really heavily trying to do. That's the point of the Chicago trip I'm going on. I do have Stream Elements installed, yes. I don't use it. What do you mean use it for the scenes? I'm using, just regular OBS. I have a thing that I don't have on right now because if I don't want it for the newsroom area, where Lured board, where viewers can actually change shit. Or you can, yeah. But I think for the helicopter one, I don't know if I'd change a scene or just put make a visible, on visible, off visible. Oh, that's what I already do though. Except for it's not a browser source, it's a scene source. That's what I'm already doing. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I know that. Nah, I don't want to do that. I use scene sources for everything. That's how I'm able to have filters without it affecting all the other things. So that's why I'm also able to have, like, technically I could have like 50 versions of me up. I love scene sources. That thing's the best. Figuring out how to use that was like the best thing in the fucking world. It really has saved like a lot of time. Yeah, because like buttons up. Like for instance, one of the things I had to deal with before is like this button right here to go like disappear, you know. If someone did like change the scene using like the one ring or using the uppercut, the camera would now be there again because it would always reference its own camera. But now it references the scene. So if I turn off the scene's visibility, I disappear too. So it won't ever show up on anything. And then what you can do with scene sources is you can actually add filters to the camera without it affecting all the other cameras, because it used to do that, but this way you don't have to. And then you can also add that face to a different scenes without giving any issue because it's already loaded in the other one. It's just referencing it, you know? So it's kind of like it's kind of a neat trick. Because like, look at this shit. Is that thing not fun? So like this. Like this here. See, it's referencing the same source. You wouldn't be able to do that without it affecting other, because you notice there's a cell shade filter on that. You get the uppercut, like all this. You couldn't do it before. Go back to the newsroom. And then like this is like one of them too. So like that's like the dark tool source. It's all glossy and shit, right? Oops, wrong one. There we go. Normally I was gonna do transitions. So like you got this bad boy. See how it like flipped away? So I like that move transition a lot. The reason I don't do it is because of the channel point thing. You redeem your channel points, it changes the scene. If I did that transition, then the things would flip away and it wouldn't seem seamless. So I had to be cut. I kind of want to find a way I can like force it so if it's ever cut to that scene, it's cut. But if it ever goes to a different scene, it does the move, or it does like a banner, like a little banner thing going on. I'm trying to figure that out. I think there's a way you can do it. I just don't know for sure. Yeah, we're all learning some stream stuff, boys, right now before we get to stories. You know, we're just kind of chilling out, waiting a bit. I feel like going to the first story, really. So it's not chroma keyed. Oh, back there. Is it back there chroma keyed? It's gonna be. Oh yeah, you're right, it is. Wasn't like that before. Probably because you're the first one to notice that. I wish you could chroma key. Hold on. What happens if I do that? Doesn't help. Does that help? We're gonna see if I can fix it. That didn't work. No, I didn't. I fixed it. I mostly fixed it. No! Where the hell going last time? And yeah, I just fixed it. Look at that. On the fly fixing, boys. But yeah. I'm gonna try some of that shit out. There's a lot of tools in OBS that I've been really trying to learn. There's I wish I knew the guy's name. That I've been watching his YouTube videos like fucking crazy. Like fucking crazy. You're a tool. I was trying to find a Nutty and Lippy. What the fuck are we talking about? Is it Harris? I don't know. Let me look. Well, definitely not Harris, because of that's not the guy. Oh, Harris Heller? No, definitely not him. Yeah. The guy you showed me 100 games. What's his name? What was that guy's name? 100 games led me onto him, but I watched pretty much all his videos. Oh, it's Andy Lippy. I thought you were just being a dick. It's not Andy Lippy. It's definitely not Andy Lippy. Unless this whole thing's and nutty. It's nutty. It's nutty. It's fucking nutty. Yeah, we'll talk about topics tonight in a second. Not as good as last week. We don't have the wonderful psychosis to grace us with prison stories. So Nutty is the guy who does he has a YouTube channel, and he really just shows you some of the cool tricks you can do with OBS, obviously with plugins as well. He released one an hour ago. I would have watched it. Bastard. It's at the bottom, you son of a bitch. Fucking, who's a critic? Fucking, god damn it. I'll have to fucking sing with you one time and make the drink on stream for you. But here's the thing though, Hunter Games. When I repeat the drinking creating, it's gonna be a very complicated drink. It's gonna be a fucking 12 component cocktail. It's gonna be fantastic. But yeah, definitely check out Nutty. Right? It's gonna be a weird fucking thing, Hunter Games. I'll make a drink in a second, then we'll go over the topics. I'll just go over them now. So we got some weird ones. We got an idea theft conversation. When's it okay? We got a thing about whale sharks and how people are assholes. Game reselling. If only DW was here. Where's Gruesome 2? Actually, now I think about it. That's game selling and identity theft. There he is. I was about to say, where the fuck are you? We're gonna talk about Hunt Showdown. We're gonna talk about the broken sculpture douchebag. We're gonna talk about cheaters / hackers. The chair driver's license bitch. Fall Guys nemesis. We might watch a paranormal video. We might not. And we have the random art of the week this time, and we also have the update from Long Dong. Unfortunately, Cheeseman won't be here for the update, but we're gonna get to watch to a video from Long Dong himself, where he goes over it, and then we can all bitch. But yeah, hopefully, maybe some of these shows will actually have a brewery on, like people involved in the brewery system. Go over like a little bit. I don't know if we might just have that its own show. Maybe that'll be its own show. I don't know if he wants to be in any self-respecting establishments wants to be in this chaos. Someone did offer to who was it? Oh fuck, I wish I could remember. Was it insight into the healthcare system? I think it might have been that. I think we're gonna have someone who works for a care facility come on and talk over shit. Lucy, how are you? I'm gonna make another drink, and I'm gonna do a shot. No Cheeseman today. No, his family's still in town. Last day. It was the best, my ass. Lucy, what's your drink count at? I gotta do that shot still too. Fuck. Alright. Let's do the business. Underground because no one wanted to fucking see the light of that shit. Oh shit. The cameras are off. Boo, boo, boo. Here's some Buddha. Alright, let's get to business. And I'll restate, Lucy, that guy's still a cunt. I did listen to him a little bit more. Is this guy? It's random. They should. Who's moderating her chat, Lucy? Yeah. The fuck? Drinking water now? No. All right, let's get down to some of the old shit we had going here. Hold on. My little ambiance. There we go. Is that a massive watered down maple syrup? No, it's brandy, and it's fucking delicious. Sort of. All right. Well, it's a shame Lark's not here again. She's busy right now. Let's get the show going. This is gonna be a pretty easy one, kind of. Maybe actually, this one might make it. Might actually have some. We might have some conversation with this. So, idea theft. When is it okay? So, for instance, one of the situations that I would imagine this would be, if only Lark could verify this, but whatever, would be if I was in a room with you guys and I said, hey, did you guys ever think about this? Like putting a washing machine inside a dryer. I don't know what the fuck that would mean. That makes no damn sense. Fine, no, we should yeah, let's just go with that one. And then I didn't do anything with it for like a week, 2 weeks, a year. When is it okay for you to take that idea and then use it? Like, what's the rules on that? You know, this is so rampant in peer review. Yes, I know it definitely isn't that. But that's the question. When's it okay? And it doesn't even have to be in science background or even like fucking like legitness. Like if you said we should do a Halloween party and you didn't make any plans to make that party happen, when am I able to have a Halloween party on the date that was hypothetically set? Is it now yours because you claimed it? Do I wait a week? A day? What's the rules? What are the rules? Like, what are we talking here? I mean, I personally think ways to live by 100 games. I think for a party one, I'd say give it like 2 days. Well, it depends how far away the party date was. Proportional amount of credit to its importance. Is it though? Is it? Like, I don't want to give you credit. Let's say we should have a party in 3 weeks. You said that and you didn't do anything for 3 days, and I create the party. I'm not going to give you credit for being it's your idea. Fuck that shit. You didn't do shit. You took your time. I ain't gonna fucking do that. You wasted your opportunity. It seemed like you should ask the original before you could take it. Well, that's the question. Should you? Do you have to? Right, but there's a problem with that, 100 Games. If I said, imagine making a sandwich, a peanut butter jelly sandwich, without any crust on it, and then you just quickly implemented it before I even had a chance. Is that okay? Isn't that kind of what Einstein did? Hey, are you still doing a party? Because if not, God, fuck. What if they say yes and still nothing happens? See, that's the issue. Like, there has to be a code. There has to be some rules to this. Like, the party one should be pretty easy. I think the party one actually is not easy. Now I'm double backing on my statement. Think about it. If you said let's do a party Saturday, how long do I give you before I'm like, fuck it, I'll do the party then? Sounds like groceries are. She walked away anyway, Lucy, don't worry. I just heard the door. But yeah. Like, what do you do? I mean, the party one's pretty easy. If it's like within the week and you don't do anything, I'm just gonna host the party and invite you. Fuck it. You took your fucking sweet ass time. If it's 3 weeks out, I mean, I give it a little bit. Maybe I'd reach out, hey, you still doing that thing? If they didn't say yes or no, I'll be like, well, you better fucking hurry up. Maybe. But then if it's talked about like some intellectual property or some physical item idea, like, I don't know, a board game concept, The party one isn't that bad. Well, I don't think you should get really pissed off at it. My board game concept, like, what if someone stole my board game concept, even though I've streamed some of its ideas before? When is it okay for them to steal that? My board game concept that actually is done. I just gotta hire an artist to finish the fucking work. Then I'll actually have my own board game. I can't wait. COVID and losing my job, stop that. Don't have a party right now anyway? Nah, let's have tons of all the parties in the world. But if you didn't do anything, let's say I said I gave you the board game concept and I actively wasn't doing it for like a year or two, and then you took that idea and modified it a little bit, do you still give me credit? Right, but that's a lower scale one. That's a lower scale one because you're making a video on a game that already created. And yeah, you threw those ideas out. I don't ever look at Facebook. Sorry, I don't know. I mean, I think there's different tiers. I think there's tiers, and I think there's rules. All the patent guidelines. But isn't it a patent guideline? Well, whose patent guidelines are we talking here, Gruesome? You UK ones or us Americans? All right, here's a better idea. Here's a better example. What about Tool on Tap? I said I'm gonna go to breweries. I'm going to stream from them. I'm gonna try figuring out how to do that without, getting banned from Twitch for TOS fucking rules. I'm gonna read some of those rules just to freshen myself up. Now I'm actively doing it. Like, I'm actively going to be doing it. It's already in the works. There's already layers to it. I already got all the plans, and it's been known. Can you guys do the exact same thing? Is that okay? What's your thoughts? Could you do the exact same thing I did? Not even modify it. Not even give me credit, or do you give me credit? But then, how often till you give me credit? You have to do it every time? The first time? Yeah, they are. Yes, they are. My dad's a patent lawyer. Oh, you mean that, Lucy? Yeah, he did. He totally stole it from his friends. Then he got sued and he lost. Or, he settled. He settled those brothers. So yeah, like when can you guys take my idea and do it? A little closer to home one is a certain game I played, and someone did it immediately after I did, not before, immediately, and didn't even change any of the rules. The drinking rules, no difference or nothing, just flat out same. When was that okay? That happened. And I'm not talking about you UK guys, it's a different person. I think more profitable and impactful the idea is. But what if it's not impactful? What if there's no profit to it? What if it's just content? Or the profitable part isn't even in play yet because you don't know how it's going to affect you. Like streaming, for instance. I don't know how Tool on Tap's going to go. Is it going to get viewers? Is it not going to get viewers? Like, what's it going to do? I don't know. I have no idea. Let's say it does affect, but yeah, nothing new is said. Great. It's kind of an interesting concept. Obviously, there's the ones that doesn't matter. It just means you're a dick to your friends. And there's the ones that is not even that unique of an idea, so it's really hard to claim who had the origin of it all. Like again, the brewery one is not really. It's not a super unique idea. So, I mean, it's hard to say who had that idea first. But then there's the ones where like you make drinking games out of stuff. You know, stuff like that. And you don't change the rules. Like then what are the rules? I don't know. I don't know if I think the party one is kind of, you could be a dick about it. Yeah. I think it's tough. It's so situational based. It's kind of ridiculous, you know? Because on one side, like the party rule, like who gives a shit? It's a party and whoever thought of it first. But if you're talking like ideas for like streaming or videos, it's hard to say when you're able to borrow or try to change the idea to make it better. But also it's hard to say how much that actually affected you to give credit to the person. You know, like your profitability style of it. Because of maybe 10 years, like a year from now, that video hit off, or that stream concept hit off after you've been doing it for so long. It's insanely situational. I know we're gonna not make it situational. Right now. We're gonna big dick this. If you're one of the bros or you heard it in a bro setting, you like especially video ideas, you should fucking ask. Simple as that. If it's one of your bros, you should fucking ask. Now, if you're watching another guy you're not really familiar with, fuck it, steal it. Take the idea. Fuck him. Because if unless it's like a super specific idea, then you probably shouldn't. But if it's like a pretty generic idea, fuck it. Like a party mostly fine, but intellectual property, no. I know, but that's the problem. Like the video one, you don't know. Like, who's to say who created it first? Like going to a brewery and then reviewing the beers. I mean, that's not a very unique one. I'd be annoyed as fuck, Lucy. If we have the same amount of the same group of friends, like the same groups, and we're basically making them choose whose party to go to, I'd be annoyed that we did that to them. And I'd also be more annoyed if more people showed up to your party than mine. Fuck that. Of course I would care. Fuck that. I'm petty, damn it. You fucking shitting me? In fact, I might have to slash all the tires at the people at your party. How dare they betray and choose you over me? Fuck that. Dark Tool. It's common courtesy to ask, yes. But I would even say, like, you, if it's in the bro area, in the circle, you're gonna take some major heat if you steal without asking. Good for you taking, otherwise might work months and finish the patent first, and I feel screwed. Yeah, but that's the thing. Yeah, you should ask. I mean, for a physical invention, you should definitely fucking ask, because you don't know if they're still working on it, or you should offer to work with them on it. Papers? What do you mean papers? Of course, more people. Probably. That's why more people. That's why Goodyear is gonna get a big booming business in your area, Lucy. 100% getting. I'm gonna start investing in that specific franchise. Because there'll be a lot of slashing. But scientific. Well, dude, stealing a scientific paper is just a dick move. That's a dangerous move too, especially if he didn't know she did it, and then he submitted it, and then it's accused of plagiarism and shit. Like, that's a fucking dangerous road to be going down that road. You don't want to go down that road. Road has a history. Yeah, that's a dick move. Maybe they were just... Nope, not gonna say that joke. I think it's safe to say... Oh, he's totally asking about himself. I think it's safe to say that it's heavily situational, and even if it's like party ideas, who really gives a shit? But I think if it's like a video content idea, and you're avidly, or you're very vividly inside someone else's, like, you're in the circle of like video content, like, you know what they're doing, you're doing it yourself, and you guys collab, or don't even collab, but you hang out all the time, whatever. I think that's like a big dick. Like, if you don't ask, you're just a fucking dick. That's breaking bro code. Then we're gonna have to start slashing tires again. That'll be a slashing. More slashing. All right, let's move on. We got a short one. I'm trying to get off by like an hour and a half from now, so we'll see how it goes. This next one's just a news story. That's fucked up. Still fucked up. All right. So in Saudi Arabia, this was a little over a week ago. This fucking piece of shit rides a whale shark, even though it's an endangered species. Just like tries to get on it and ride its back. What a total piece of shit. Now everyone knows I'm a softie for animals. This guy's a dick. First off, getting near a shark. Maniac. Secondly, how much of an asshole do you have to be to think it's funny to like ride the back of an animal? Nah, horses. Out in the fucking wild there. Like, what a piece of shit. Oh, there's a couple pieces of shits in today's stories, by the way. Found some really shitty news. Don't know why. Don't know why. It just happened that way, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, we got a lot of pieces of shit going today. So yeah, this is a pretty quick one. I don't know. You have an opinion on this one? Oh, yeah. Might have just said it. Piece of shit. Should get shot. I agree. I mean, it's similar to the fucking... I saw someone use a bow and arrow on a hawk. Like, what the fuck? Why? Don't mess with... Exactly. Like, what a piece of shit. Then again, I've seen some other weird shit, and I'm also annoyed by that, too. But this one is up there. This is like people who, like... The people who do this are people who, like, run at, like, the Canadian geese. Like, harass them. Like, harass flamingos and shit. Or throw stones. Or throw rocks. Or candy inside the zoo. A gastronaut! What is up? We haven't got to your topic. I was waiting for you. A gastronaut's topic is one of my favorites today, by the way. Yeah. The people who do that are the people who do, like throw shit in like the pens in the zoo. Like they think they're fucking badass and cool, but they're just inconsiderate pieces of shit. Also, anyone who does anything bad to a shark is a super stupid, right? Sarcasm again. No, Dark Tool's always with us, Lucy. Dark Tool's around all the time. Yeah, you did say that, Gruesome, that sharks are a very important part of our ecosystem. Did you put down the kids, Agasty? Zenny died. That doesn't mean anything to anybody but one person here. I just watched him die. What a dumbass. Good. No, their fins are only good for soup. You mean, Solomon? I actually think shark fin soup's overrated. Now, bat soup! I've heard nothing but good raves from that. I've heard nothing but killer things about bat wing soup. Yes, that pun was intentional. Yeah, don't use everything else. Exactly. How you doing, Sully? I know I'm right. Does all life on land, Gruesome, include spiders? Does that include spiders? Because if so, let them be purged. Let them be purged. But yeah, that was it. That was a quick news story. We're gonna move on. I thought bees were the linchpin. No! Fuck! This is DW's. This is DW's. I wish he was here for it, but I'm sure he's jacking it or something. Oh yeah, we're gonna bring a gastronaut up. I like having commentary with me. What's up, a gastronaut?
Hi.
We got a gastronaut. We're gonna you can talk along with me here. I like having a guest star.
Right.
Takes the work off me.
I know, it takes the pressure off. I can do all the heavy lifting. You can do what you normally do.
I just drink.
Yeah.
So
well, speaking of.
Yeah. Ooh, what are you drinking?
New Amsterdam.
Ooh, no, that's a beer. What? That's a vodka. I thought I heard Stella's for some reason. I don't know why I heard that. I have a New Amsterdam bottle on the floor here. People's worst nightmare. Yeah. No, that'd be terrible. Oh, fucking spiders. We'll get to that. There's a topic about spiders even later, so we'll talk about that later. Oh, fucking don't get me started. So this is DW's a game site that resell at Moga and like CD2 and all the GGA or whatever the bullshit ones are, or G2A or something, where you could buy these CD keys, where these companies essentially get sold these keys from Steam summer sales, Epic stores, like sales and shit. I don't think Epic. I think it's just mainly Steam and shit. Not even Steam, actually. It's CD keys. I don't know where they all get their keys from fucking mass sales. Probably when people buy graphics cards, they get these fucking game keys. They probably steal them. Who knows? They get them from fucking all these sources, right? So they get these keys from all these sources, and they buy them when they're on dirt cheap sale. You want a guest host, Lucy? You can get in here if you want. Or you can get on the next one. It's up to you, Lucy. All you gotta do is ask. We were talking earlier. I don't know. It's my birthday gift to him. He gets a really cheap gift. From one unemployed to the other.
That's right. That's the best we can do. I cut my hair to buy you a locket. And you
the perfect. I'm gonna put it on my keys. So the premise is they get all these things, they buy it when they're on sale, and they resell it for more when it was on sale, and sometimes they lower it down to what it was when it was on sale, but never any earlier or lower. The issue is, one, when you do it this way, the developers really don't get any of this money, but also there's a risk technically that they're going to take your credit card that you used to purchase it and buy and sell it essentially. And a lot of these CD key sites have been known to do it. I've used these sites before. I use PayPal. I don't have to worry about it.
What like, this isn't like good old game. This isn't like Fanatical. This isn't like, these are creepier, crustier sites, right?
No, the one I use actually isn't that bad. Oh, Henry. What's Oh Henry?
Candy bar.
Really? Oh my
right?
God. I don't know. Is it? Oh, Henry. That's a dude. I don't know what the reference is. I just got a dude to pop up. But no, it's not a seedier site. The site actually I'm on that I use is in the European one, and it's actually not that bad. All other companies do is hurt companies that possibly you. Yes, they do that. There are some that definitely do it. The one I use, and I've used for a long fucking time, usually I only usually buy DLC with it because the DLC is a lot cheaper. Mainly Dead by Daylight actually is what I've been using it for. And Friday the 13th I think I bought it at
Ghostface Killer skin.
No, you can't. That's not a DLC. That's only in game.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's only in game. You have to use a currency in it. The one I use, I only done that a couple things. I use PayPal for it, and honestly, I don't care if it hurts the developer. I flat out just don't give a shit.
Yeah, they're hurting their employees already, so why not just pass it along?
Yeah, I just don't until unless the game was like super fanatically great, I'll buy a legit copy, and I will to support it. But most of these things I don't think deserve it. I think anything about having brand loyalty is anti-consumer.
Oh, that was O. Henry?
Oh,
okay.
was it?
The gift of the Magi.
Mm-hmm. Wow, Lucy is so educated.
Really,
and none of us are.
In the info. No, me absolutely not.
Yeah, I think anything that's company loyalty or having brand loyalty like in that degree that you wouldn't get it cheaper somewhere else, as long as you know it's safe technically, is ass because it just promotes those companies from exploiting you. Let them be competition. Let them lower their prices. Let them keep it low. You definitely are keeping it literary and you're losing by far. Now we're talking about the risks. Yes.
What are the rewards?
Well, yeah, the reward is the game cheap. The risk is you might lose your credit card. So obviously never put your credit card in it. Use PayPal. Just flat out use PayPal. And also make sure the one you're on too is credible. Highly credible. The one I use is. But also you can kind of tell they're pretty good because of a lot of times it's not much cheaper. So if it's like $5 off, I'll just buy it through the regular process. The Dead by Daylight ones, I think the Dead by Daylight DLCs are $10 each, and I was buying them for $3. So I was like, fuck it, I'll buy a lot of them for $3. And that I didn't really get bothered by too much. The Battlefield cartridge gives the developer the most money if I can. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not that many these days. Indie games, sure. I don't even call DBD an indie game anymore. I mean, it's not. I would call it, like, technically is, but they're big enough now that I don't think they are. Especially when they're buying all these IPs. But still, like Activision and shit. Fuck no. EA, who gives a shit? G2A. I don't use G2A. I don't use G2A. That's the one I do not use. G2A is kind of sketchy. That's a little sketchy for me. I'm a MOGA guy. Double M Oga. I like that one. German one. They're pretty good. Their customer service is long queue times. I've yelled at them. I've got my money back. Because one of them, like,
you
like
yelled
for
at someone?
Oh, fuck it, right? I always yell at companies. One of them was Fallout 76. It does not say on the site that you have to VPN to Europe to add the key to your account.
Oh,
and then they don't have to use it again. I was like, I don't want to do that. I mean, I knew how to. I just didn't want to. So I just had to refund me. That was only for Fallout 76. And that's kind of a Bethesda issue, that you're only, if you have a CD key, you can't redeem it unless you're on that continent that the key is for, or your IP is from it when you're on the website. Doesn't mean you have to log into the game there anymore, just to redeem it. So, for instance, if you bought a game out and you were in the UK and you bought the game, you legitimately bought it, and you came back home to the America, you couldn't redeem the key. But if you went out there and redeemed it, you can still play on the American servers. It doesn't matter, but they just make you redeem it on their fucking it's so dumb. I'm like, that's the dumbest thing, because all you got to do is just VPN it, really. Shots, yeah, why not? Let's do it. Cheers.
Here, cheers.
Are you?
Oh.
Are you doing a shot of vodka? Fuck yeah. I don't know, what are you guys' thoughts? I know, Lucy, you don't know much about this one. I think one of the games I bought you, Lucy, was from one of these sites. I think. Maybe I gave you a key. I don't know. I might have given it to someone else.
But she doesn't have to put in her credit card. It's just like something you found on the street.
Right.
It's like a CD you found on the side of the road.
Oh, it's great when
you
mixtape
on it.
Well, the Moga one's pretty great because they take a picture of the CD that has the CD key written on it. Yeah, it's just like pictures and shit. Yeah.
Sometimes I find a disc laying around in a box, and you enter the CD key, and it works on Steam. It's like, oh, all right.
Yeah, I done that with Okay, this is a bad story. I'm a piece of shit. Kind of. Yeah. I was always a piece of shit. So it was great. So I went to a friend's house. And back in the day, they didn't really have many CD keys in games. It was like the new thing they were starting to do. So one of the first games that I knew that did it was StarCraft and Diablo 2. So I had Diablo 2, but I didn't have StarCraft. So you can't play
those
the
are video games, Lucy.
Yes, those are video games. So CD keys, you basically need to enter the key on during installation. If you don't have a valid key, it won't let you play online. And if someone's using your key, it doesn't let you play online. So I went to a friend's house who has another friend who I absolutely hated. But I went over to his house. I was in middle school, I think, at the time. Went over to his house and I saw his his StarCraft key, like, box sitting out. And I called myself and left myself a voicemail with the key. And then I installed the
weird
I called
that's what you have to do. That's what you had to do. Like, camera phones weren't a thing. You had to call yourself.
I had a what was it? Was it a Virgin Mobile prepaid phone? I remember it was like 10 cents a text, 25 cents a minute. So yeah, I was a piece of shit, but that guy was also a piece of shit, so fuck him. And I think I still have the key. In fact, I know I have the key because I think I attached that to my Battle.net account. I think I have like 4 StarCraft keys, but I used that one first. All right. Wow. Well, there's not much to add on that one. So, all right. So this is the this one will be short because it's just a quick little thing. It has to do with spiders though. I was gifted Hunt Showdown thanks to Zycosis 1. Old game, oldish game, but I started playing it. It's not bad. It's not a battle royale. It's more of a You go in and there's a PvE element to the game. You got to level up all that shit, but you're gonna hunt a monster. But there are also 4 other groups in that map with you, and they can kill you and take your shit. And when you die, you lose that character, and you have to make another one. And you lose all your stuff too. So dying means shit. And
I kind of dig that.
Right. So dying means a lot. So what we were doing is we were going around and I was like, fuck it, let's just kill people. And we were ruining people's days. And it sucked though, because I was in his match and he's high ranked. So I was in high ranked matches. I wasn't doing too shabby. The game is mechanically it's fine. It's a bit dry and boring, but just knowing you can kill people and they're getting pissed off at you is really enjoyable. Like, you know, when you kill them, they lose everything. They lost the character, they lost the time in that character, they lost everything. And that bit's pretty fun. So, aside from that, though, I booted up the other day, and I did the first level. The training. Fucking. What is it? Capacito? I don't know what that means, but thanks, man. Thanks for the follow. I don't know how to say it. I give it a shot. But yeah, you got to do that, right? The first fucking training, it's a giant fucking spider. I was so fucking pissed. I was like, are you fucking shitting me? So you're in training, it's a giant spider. You don't know how to really play the game. And I'm thinking, okay, the spider's gonna crawl on the ground and just run at you. And that's really all it's gonna do. So I snuck up on it, I threw a Molotov at it, and then I had a shotgun. Fucker climbs on ceilings and drops on you.
It's a spider.
And it looks nasty as... I didn't think it would do that. Sometimes I question our friendship. No, you don't. It was a giant fucking spider. Scared the living shit out of me. Made me uncomfortable.
So, do you ever gift games to friends that you know they're gonna hate?
Yeah.
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 I have a friend I know hates scary games and absolutely gifted him Amnesia. It's like, hey, play this.
Hi, people. Oh, Amnesia. That'd be funny.
He played it for about. He said 2 minutes. He's got 2 minutes into it, I think.
Did I gift you Friday the 13th, Lucy? Was that what I gave you, or did you buy that yourself?
Yeah, I remember that. I think I remember.
I think I might have gifted it to you. I don't know if I did. I don't want to take credit if I didn't, but I would have. And I knew she would hate that game.
Yeah.
I knew she would hate that one.
There's not that many. I mean, unless it's like a bad game, there's not many that you're gonna gift someone that they're not gonna at least get something out of it. But like scary games for people who don't like them are.
Is a dick. The game,
yeah.
Like you just know it's a horror game. Why would you play
I bought it on. It was like $2. It's like I can spend $2. That's at least the price of entry.
Spiders are fire resistant because of the exoskeleton. You think that, but when you put enough fire on it, they're gonna burn. That's why, though, if you ever have a spider, just get a gun. Just get a gun. That's what you need. And eight-legged freaks, they use flamethrowers. Are you telling me? I knew I gifted it to you, Lucy, and you played it once. And she got scared because of the controls were frustrating, and I was just yelling at Jason the whole time. Fuck you, Jason!
That's what you do.
I know, it's what I do. Yeah, eight-legged freaks, I swear to God, they killed him with flamethrower. I know, right? Is that what it takes? So I just got to get you games to do that? I might have to get you Fall Guys one day. But you actually might like that one. All right, that's it for that one. Let's move on. All right, we're gonna talk about. We're gonna skip around to those ones. We're gonna talk about Fall Guy Nemesis. So, for those who don't know, Fall Guys is that game that everyone is playing.
It's a battle royale.
Kind of
right.
It's a battle royale-esque platformer.
It's yeah. You start out with 60 people, and then you get less and less and less each round.
Yes. So we all know how to play it. Everyone knows about the game, but a gastronaut here, who's on the mic here with me,
hi.
He created a mode called Nemesis.
I did.
So take away the Nemesis. Tell her what it is.
All right. So Fall Guys is pretty fun, but also kind of frustrating in a lot of ways, just as far as the mechanics go, or some of the levels just suck. like the one where you have to match.
Mixed match.
You have to memorize like a number of fruits, and then you have to stand to the right one, or you fall to your death. Boring game. It lasts what, 5 minutes?
No, it's like 3 minutes. The reason it's boring though is because you're all on the same platform, so you technically don't even need to pay attention. Just go to the same spot everyone else is going to.
Yeah, and then like maybe 1 or 2 people get eliminated.
Right.
It's dumb. So how do you get around this?
You should, Lucy.
You make it fun for yourself by making a little game called Nemesis. So in Fall Guys, a beautiful thing is you all have like a billion different costumes. There's tops and bottoms to each of these costumes. You can be a horse with skeleton legs would be great, but like a horse with dinosaur legs, or a half hot dog, half hamburger, that kind of stuff. So it's a what was with MXC, was it? Were they had all the crazy costumes?
Which one?
MXC, the Japanese game show.
Oh,
it got redubbed.
Yeah. Was it like most
extreme?
Yeah, something.
Anyway, you're running through obstacle courses with crazy costumes. Is the premise of the game. So it makes it Takeshi's
Castle. Okay.
Takeshi's Castle. Okay, so you got all these unique people out there. Costumes you can tell people apart because names are turned off because people are screwing around. So what you do is you choose yourself the most distinct character out there, and you fuck with them the whole game. You look for that hot dog dinosaur, and you say, "This is my nemesis. No matter what, I'm gonna fuck with them." You're not gonna fuck with everybody. You're not being a troll to everybody. You're not trying to ruin everyone's day. You're trying to ruin hot dog dinosaur's day. Now, what makes it extra good is they've got stakes in this too. If you go down, hot dog dinosaur is gonna feel amazing. They're gonna love it. They're gonna say, I knocked that fucking owl off the platform." So this goes, there's different levels. You go level after level after level all the time going after hot dog dinosaur. And they know you're after them, and they are freaking out.
That's usually okay. So just if you make it past the first level, they kind of figured out you're going after them.
Yeah.
The first level, they might not. Hopefully, they realize it.
You have to be. It's possible you don't grab them once that first level, but when you get to levels like mix and match, mix and match
is a good one that they'll know you're fucking with them.
Yeah. There's rollout, which they'll know you're after them. And then when you get to the team games and you're not paying attention to these balls, and you're just going after hot dog dinosaur, then they know something's up. So it's kind of this dawning realization.
Here, let me show an example. Let me show an example because I do have that clip that I could have downloaded, so we're gonna have to do it this way. Zoop! Here's what happened last night. I fucking hit the wrong button.
This was Tool and me going after this hot dog here. I don't usually double team, but this hot dog was the nemesis. And you can grab in the game. That's how they know you're fucking with them, is you're grabbing them.
There was actually a history with this guy. This guy was a dick. The hot dog was being a dick. So we had to get involved because of we were playing with Void Cat and also known as T. And one of them was getting fucked by this guy, I thought. That I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go kill this guy.
That sounds right. We're both going after him.
Okay, it's just all cool.
And somehow we pushed him off the... I don't even know how we did it.
A double team push launches your ass.
Oh, man.
So let's get back to the newsroom. Let's get back, because that was a... We had to leave the newsroom a second.
So you really don't care about winning as much, because really, what are you winning? Purple coins? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're doing.
You get the crowns.
The crowns. I've never won.
If you win, you get a crown.
I've got the reward of playing Nemesis. So it's true. Just this. It makes the levels a little more interesting, I think, because you're going after someone. You can kind of see this, like, are they ahead of me? Are they behind me? You can see how well you're doing against the crowd. You can measure yourself that way, and also, like, there's a story to this dumb game. No, your story is you're fucking with this guy. The story is that I'm trying to jump. The story is I hate this guy so much. He Bernie Madoffed me. He took all my money, and now, we're in this game show together, and we're gonna fucking take him down.
It's great when they figure out what you're doing, because then they try to fuck
crazy.
with you. They try to get back, or they try to avoid you. There's two people who do it. There's people who will realize it and just try to avoid you, like go out of their way to fucking just avoid you. And then
there's people in there with groups as well. It's like, oh, this owl's fucking with me. Everyone come back here and get him.
Yep.
But you're focused. You're laser focused on this hot dog dinosaur.
I got focused. Remember that one where those guys launched me off the edge?
They did. Oh, and someone fucked with Void Girl, and we didn't avenge her. That was so sad. But we tried. You've got a story to the game now, instead of like just trying to make it to the next level.
It's like when I was playing the game earlier, like what I do sometimes is, especially in Rolling Out, which is that level where each section spins at a different direction and rate.
Mm-hmm.
I usually pick on somebody in that one. No matter what, even if I'm playing to win, which I usually do because I'm trying to get enough crowns for when Uganda Knuckles comes, I want it. I want to be able to get it right away. But I pick on the guy who usually either spends real money on the costumes, so the pirates, the food. I take those fuckers out first.
Yeah. So that's like the Fallout
tomato
76 thing, right? Remember when they you bought the game and then they were kind of fucked money wise, so they offered like a premium subscription to some people.
Fallout 1.
Yeah, and then everyone was like, "Oh, those assholes paid more money into this game. We're ganging up on them."
Yeah, they killed anyone with Fallout 1 subscription.
I absolutely go after the people who have the most wins or actually spent money to buy like a costume.
If you see like the full robot takes 7, full ninja takes 7, superhero takes 7, like the most takes 7. I actually have 7 crowns, so I haven't bought shit with it.
You'd be someone I'd go after.
I don't have the crown. I never spent them. I'm waiting for Uganda Knuckles. I'm absolutely waiting for Uganda Knuckles. But yeah.
What is Uganda Knuckles?
It's that meme, like, show me the way. VR chat thing. I'm rethinking buying the game. So here's the thing, Lucy, about the game. Playing it legitly, and if you're not really good at platformers, it's going to be the most frustrating goddamn thing in the fucking world.
Oh, yeah.
If you take it seriously. If you just don't care, then who cares?
Yeah. It's a bunch of mini games that you're going up against, and they last 5 minutes tops. Do any of them last 5 minutes? I've
seen Hexagon last 5 minutes.
Oh wow!
Because everyone's just jumping, or the final jump one too, where I lasted forever on that one. The thing is that it's kind of at a huge disadvantage is the game's out now and everyone's playing it, and everyone's playing it a fucking lot. So there's some people who play the game so much they probably have all the crowns, they have all the costumes so far out because that's all they're fucking playing. Like it's the next fucking Fortnite or something.
There's a lot of dumb luck in the game too.
And there is.
You could be fucked up real easily from the beginning.
Yeah, team games really fuck you over.
Yeah.
I will say this about the game.
Oh, and there's hackers.
The hackers, which we'll get to because that's a topic. But there was there seems to be like this unwritten bro code. I've seen it twice now.
What?
If you're on the soccer rule, it happened to us. Remember?
Oh yeah, that was that was beautiful.
It was beautiful. Where if there's a hacker in the game and he's on your team in a team game, their own team sabotages their team to kick the hacker out, sacrificing themselves to get rid of the hacker. I've seen it twice now, and it's amazing. Yeah, I also saw a hacker get fucked over because he was gloating so much. Then us all rushed through the finish line. He got kicked out there too. That was funny. So, but yeah, I mean, it's the thing that sucks. So is when you play the game, like a lot of people that I know who have a lot of crowns played it on the first week, and they played it when no one knew how to play it, no one knew the metas, and now those people who play it again never fucking win because they're just trash. I actually only started winning recently, so I was playing with those professionals because I'm really good at the game, bro. Although last night was not my best. Last night I was doing such horse shit.
Yeah, see, I don't even rank my nights. It's like I know I didn't get a crown, but I know some experiences I had by fucking with one particular guy.
And those guys remember it.
Yeah, and there's the guys. It's great because on the first level, if you lose, you just back out and start another game.
Right.
So if you grab someone in the first level, there might be a chance that they're just going to grab back onto you and hold you close for the rest of the rest of the.
Yeah, they sacrifice each other. But if they're in a group play, then the fucker has to wait.
Yeah, that's right. But it's a beautiful little microcosm.
It
like,
is.
We both understand we're just fucking around here. Let's do this. Let's Titanic ourselves.
There's some issue with the game though, in the sense of that you don't know, like some of the rules aren't really well defined, like how to push people like really far. And I think I figured it out. It's like a way of like letting go after you held them for like a certain second time. You let go, I think it pushes them. I don't know if that's
like
true.
the guy, like fuck the guys at the top of Slime Climb. Fuck the guys that are trying to push everyone who made it all the way.
I do that.
No, fuck you.
That's usually the time I really get people up.
That
you
is
push them
that
into
is
the
when
ball
I
and it knocks them.
absolutely jump and dive over those fuckers. It's like you are the last obstacle.
If I ever see two people up there, I dive. I don't fuck around when there's two people.
Oh no, no way.
Because they're probably on a team.
Oh yeah.
But Nemesis is it is actually surprisingly more fun than it sounds. And it's just hilarious because and I think it's you guys would have to experience it yourself, because just the reaction you're getting when you're chasing like this fucking pirate around and you're pulling him and you're fucking pulling him on the rollout, so he's about to fall off the edge and he's dodging you, and then he sees you come in his quadrant and he fucking books it because he sees you chasing him. Like there's something beautiful about that, and it's just fucking funny. And
you know, I'm always unless they're an asshole, unless they're a complete asshole to like someone else, I don't like getting rid of my nemesis. I want to keep battling them the whole game. I want to be pulling on them like level after level.
Oh no, I want to take him out.
No, I would prefer like, oh, it's still on. We're still coming after you. I want that kind of feeling. But second to that is if we've had a really good battle and I fall and they're still around, that feels pretty good too. It's like, oh man, they're I feel good because they're fucking jumping up in their chair because the guy who was fucking with them the whole game is out. And those,
I
did you see that? Did you see that? He's out.
It was the Pez, or what would you call him yesterday? The Pez or the pill guy? That guy was a
Tic Tacs.
The Tic Tacs. That guy was a prick.
Oh, the pink guy with the outline. Yeah.
Yeah. That guy was. Did he die? Did we take him out? No, he lost in the team game.
No.
He was on the bad team.
Yeah.
It's also sucks though in team games because the meta is yellow team loses, so red and blue always pick on yellow. Like a cat playing with a mouse. Yes, that's a gastronaut. He's a cat.
Yeah.
Playing with the mouse.
I don't go asshole in most video games like BioShock. I'm saving the little sisters. I think only a psychopath is gonna
how do you
get.
How do you not save them?
Right?
No, how do you do it? What's the other option?
Oh, you either save them or you suck out their insides for your own like juice gun.
I might have done that.
Did you? Oh man.
Don't you get more power if you do that?
Oh, when Tool was on? Yeah, that was a fun night. Yeah, that was just last night. But I played
No, that wasn't
wait. I played bad.
She's talking about the night where I was just watching you.
Oh, okay.
The night before Saturday night.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But yeah, I play bad in most non-online video games, except for Red Dead Redemption. I'm like, I'm gonna be a good guy.
So can't help it.
It's weird to play. It's like there's one game I get where I play the opposite. So I'm bad guys.
I can't.
And then I'm a good guy in Red Dead Redemption. I'm pretty good online, except I'm a bad guy in Fall Guys.
I try to be a bad guy in any game where anyone gives me like fucking bullshit. Like if they're all like you walk past them and they're like, "Fuck you, asshole,le," then I'm gonna put a bullet in their head.
If there's too many tryhards, I will go for that.
Oh, multiplayer games? Oh no, I actually guess I am a bad guy. Maybe I am a bad guy. Was Billy Ellis talking about me?
You've got Dead by Daylight. You've got Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
You've got what are these? These
Modern
are
Warfare. Yeah, you're right.
Dead by Daylight. These are like part of the game, though. It feels like.
Dead by Daylight isn't
it?
No, Dead by Daylight's only post game.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So they can't hear you when you're yelling around.
No, I wish they could.
Right.
I really wish they could. I would say Dead by Daylight is probably where I'm worse than Friday. Because Dead by Daylight's one where I like I go, like I told you the streamer joke I made.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
one, so I'll tell everyone else in case you guys weren't there. There's probably a clip of it somewhere where this one guy was streaming and he full on camped us. Like, he was such a piece of shit. He tried so hard and he camped us, which is usually like kind of frowned upon in Dead by Daylight. It's kind of like just a bitch move that kids do, whatever. So he's streaming. He killed us all pretty quick. Oh, he also used a meta build too, so he used like Rune and shit. And he got us. So I yelled at him, and I said the line. I said, cause usually I call him Sweaty. So I said, man. Eventually, I'm like barraging him a bit, and I said the line like, you should. I knew he was streaming, and he knew that we knew that because he put TTV in his fucking name like a pleb. And I said you should maybe add the channel points button for hydration, which is a common Twitch thing. Add hydration where the streamer has to take a drink of water or whatever. I said, but actually, never mind. People would actually have to watch you to redeem that button, so maybe you should just drink water. And he reported me for harassment for that one. Nothing happened from it, as far as I can tell.
What a
You know how many
sad-
harassment reports I must have in Dead by Daylight? Like a fucking ton. But I don't say bad words. I'm usually pretty good about it. Like, I never swear. I usually say weird, like I call them Bear Grylls, or I said if Seattle had your tunneling ability, there would be no traffic. And stupid shit like that. But yeah, no, that game, yeah, that game's total post. Friday is in-game mechanics, sure. And I don't know if Modern Warfare is. You just hear their microphone. I just call them fucking limpticks or something.
I think as far as reporting goes, and if they're not being like homophobic or racist,
I think I'm good.
misogynistic, then
Yeah.
like,
And I'm
who
not.
cares?
Yeah, I'm never am. Although I might have made an uncle rape joke once.
Well,
Not
that would be
really.
Rightfully,
I
reported.
I said no, I wasn't direct. I said I haven't seen this much sweat since Uncle Jimbo came over to my house at night, or into my room at night. Into my room at night.
On like that was like a Reno 911 joke that I just
Was it?
saw,
I've never seen the
right?
show.
It's just,
I don't know.
I mean, not like that, but just like
Oh.
that same level of like, I don't know what I'm really saying.
Right? So that's what I said. So I mean, maybe he was working out in the fields and he was sweaty. I don't know. You guys have the sick mind. Fuck you guys.
That's right. You're taking
But yeah.
where it's going.
Right?
But yeah, everyone play Nemesis. It's great.
Yeah, try it out. If you guys play it, obviously stream it. When you do stream it, make sure you point out your nemesis every game. Otherwise, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You got to
absolutely.
point out in the beginning. Usually,
They
do it
have
right
to
away.
be very distinct. They have to be, which is helpful. You have to look at the top and the bottom.
Yeah, and they
and
can't. If
you-
there's
they-
two hot dogs of the same, it really makes it hard.
Yeah, until everyone's name comes back, and then
Yeah.
we'll be fine.
Which is supposed to be this week,
This week. Oh.
I hope.
Oh.
And also being able to follow, like, spectate your friends without having to deal with anything.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Can you play on a?
It is not
It is on
on
the
Switch
Switch.
yet.
Is it? I thought it
No,
was.
it's not. I don't
No,
think
it's
so.
coming later with the crossplay, isn't it? Fall Guys. As of right now, it's not coming to the Switch. Oh, look at that. Nope.
Not
PC
even
and
coming to the
PS4
Switch?
only. It's not even on Xbox. I thought it was on Xbox too.
Oh, yeah, it is coming to mobile, isn't it?
Is it?
I thought so,
Fuck it.
but
I
not
would've played on
officially
mobile.
not announced for Switch. I thought.
Yeah, or Xbox. I didn't know it was on Xbox. It's free for the rest of today on the PlayStation 4.
If you wanna try
tomorrow
it out,
switches it. Yeah,
yeah.
It's not free. Like, today is your only day to play it. Like, go on your PlayStation today and mark it on your account because it's the PlayStation Plus for this month. So and that resets tomorrow. So to a new game. So claim it if you have a PS4. You can't play with computer yet. There's no crossplay. But I don't think PS4 users want crossplay. The amount of fucking cheaters on PC is pretty insane.
there are a lot.
Yeah. So just have him mark it on his PS4. Have him mark it on the PS4. That will do it. It's pretty funny. I can show another clip of it just because I'm just stalling for time. Because
Yeah,
if I don't
do it.
have that many topics this week.
Oh, well, we can just fuck around. Whatever. Let's
Oh,
keep
no.
talking about Fall Guys.
Yeah, well, I got a clip from Fall Guys.
Oh, wow.
The
Let's
tomato
go to that
tomato
clip.
incident.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
the
This guy
tomato.
was great. Oh, I love it.
The tomato incident. So I usually gun for tomatoes because tomatoes are gross. Did you put that on
I
my
didn't
channel or yours? Yeah, it's yours. Or mine. It's on mine. It's on mine.
Oh, yeah.
So let's pause that, unmute that, mute the music. All angelic like and shit. And we'll go to the main screen. Here we go.
And jump. Nope.
So I'm the owl. That's amazing. And then, man, that
you see how
tomato
that
just
tomato
takes me out.
slides him out so he can't get in that spot?
But he also fucked himself up.
He did fuck himself.
And jump. Nope.
And that,
was this yesterday?
That is kind of. I think that was no. This is like 2 or 3 days ago.
And jump. Nope.
But that is kind of the heart and soul of Nemesis is if you can win, great. But if you can take out your Nemesis, do that. Priority wise.
I agree.
Do that.
I agree tenfold. Yeah. How was that tomato clip there? That was a good clip, right? I don't think I have. I think I have another one. Oh, I might have another clip. I just got to check my channel.
What was that yell though?
I don't know. I don't remember. I might have screamed. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I'm hitting puberty, dude. It's getting fucking brutal.
Oh man, that hurts.
I know.
For some reason, I don't remember a lot about most Star Trek movies. But something about like when they sent Spock down, he was dead, and they sent him down to this planet.
Mm-hmm.
And then he like regenerated, and he was a
young
child.
Yeah. Search of Spock.
He's going through puberty. His Vulcan blood is burning. It's like, what? Ouch.
It doesn't make sense. I don't know if that's even canon anymore. All right, so this is who knows? They changed with the space-time thing, and who the fuck knows?
They did. That's true.
All right, here we go. Here's another one. Here we got another one in here. Oh shit! I fucked up. I forgot to turn on that scene. Here we go. Let's do that again.
That's a good-looking graphic there.
Hey, you like that one?
Help me push this guy off
That's
the ledge.
good.
Which one? Which one? This guy?
So Tools the hot dog here.
Fuck that guy.
That's the end. That is the end.
I don't know why there's a 30-second clip. I didn't make this clip. That's why it's shit. And then there's another one here. This is not Nemesis, but we're gonna show it anyway just because I have a clip of it. I think Zuzi was in this game. Where has Zuzi been? I don't know where he is. Here we go. Here's another one. Damn it! Why does spacebar not play? Look at that save.
Oh,
You saw that?
See that save?
no. You'll have to play it again.
Oh,
I saw you falling.
Well, there we go, right here.
It's not like I'm not playing a different video game at the same time. Come on.
You not see it now? What's your delay? Well, watch it one more time. I hate hearing my own voice. It sucks. Here, one more time. One more time. Hey, yeah. There we go.
There we go. Beautiful.
Wasn't that a good save?
That was a great save.
That was a fucking magical save, boys. But yeah, so it has a bunch of modes everyone already knows about that game. But Nemesis.
Yeah, it
Nemesis is where
freshens it
it's
up.
at.
I played it regular for maybe 3 or 4 days. It's like, this is still fun, but it got kind of repetitive.
I think I usually turn off Nemesis when it gets to the final stage if it's a stage I can beat. So the mountain climb one I can do because now I know the path.
Yeah,
it's fucking broken.
Final stage is. I mean,
and the jumpy one.
Really,
Hexagon, I'll still do it. Hexagon, I'll sit on his fucking hex. Oh, fuck him. I can't ever beat Hexagon anyway. So I'll just sit on. I'll just make sure he doesn't win. But the jumpy one and the mountain one I could probably do. Tail tag,
Tail tag,
maybe.
you just dance in the center until there's
till 30 seconds. Yeah, then you just fucking try to win.
Because everyone just gets into a pile at the end anyway, and everyone's just.
Did you like my Nemesis Fall Guy art I used though? By the way.
Oh yeah, it's just. Yeah. It's really beautiful. I know. Yeah, no, I get it. You spent a lot of time on it too. I can tell.
I did so much time. MS Paint, baby.
I didn't know that was still a thing.
Yeah, it's I think it's called Paint now. It's Nemesis, from those who don't know, from Resident Evil 3 technically, but it's all of them really. It's a fucking not the T virus. It's the what virus number was it? What letter was it?
M.
I think it might be actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those viruses.
We've had so many. Just wear a mask, everybody.
Yeah, yes, more reason to wear a mask, guys. Just wear more masks, please. No, T virus is the one that does the zombies and mutates into the liquors and everything. To make the Nemesis is a different virus, wasn't it? I'm just gonna look it up. Resident Evil Nemesis virus. Wait, was Nemesis the T one? J? I don't know. Tyrant. It should have been T. I guess it's just called Nemesis T type. What are those things called though? That's the Nemesis one. What are those things actually called? They're called
Nemesi.
Tyrants. They're called tyrants. So I guess it's just a modified T virus. They couldn't just come up with a different fucking letter. What pieces of shit.
They could have even gone Greek.
I swear
like
it was
assholes.
a different letter. I swear it was a different letter. Whatever. Doesn't fucking matter, I guess. Pieces of shit.
This is the alpha virus. It's like
Ooh.
alpha.
I mean, better have the alpha virus than the beta virus. Were they going to be limp?
That's right.
Jesus. All right, let's go to a new topic.
Yeah, what's the next topic?
Next topic's pretty easy. We're gonna talk about cheaters and hackers, which is kind of coincidental because we're talking about Fall Guys and shit.
Yeah, Fall Guys, which is.
So I don't know why, and this question, the reason this is a topic is because this question gets brought up a lot. It's like people ask, why do they do it? So we're gonna talk about why they do it. Everyone's like, it's why play the game if they're gonna cheat? Burp, burp, burp. Well, let's think about it this way. Has anyone ever played like an RPG or any fucking game where they knew if you like, it wasn't supposed to be part of the game, but if you did it a certain way, it would still make it easier and you could beat the boss or do something? They call it cheesing it. It's like in Destiny, one of the ideas, like if you went on this certain ledge, you could jump and then you could skip most of the fight and avoid all the monsters by standing on this ledge and shooting them all and shit like that. They call it cheesing. Power trip. So that's why people do it, Gruesome. So the thing is, like, that, let's talk about so that's technically the idea of it all, is because it gives you an advantage and makes you be able to beat a game that you're shitty at. How do people cheat in Fall Guys? Same thing. They float and run really fast. Yeah. See, so that's like a different thing. So for instance, if it's a single player game, I don't give a fuck if you cheat. It's single player. Who gives a shit, right? Multiplayer, I kind of do a lot. But like, let's talk about that streamer. This is why I have a problem with some of these people. Let's talk about that streamer who got caught cheating because he's a dumbass. I don't remember his name. Don't say his name in chat because we're gonna just talk about
Ninja.
No, it wasn't him. But we're gonna talk nothing but shit about him. So that's why I don't want his name in chat. So basically the premise is this guy was streaming Call of Duty, and he had his overlay show up on stream where he was modifying his aimbot and wall hack. And people called him out, and he's like, no, I'm just that good. This thing is not for this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just that good. I don't need to cheat. And he got caught, and he faced a lot of backlash because he was doing a lot of questionable shots. And people were like, oh, you're cheating, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no, I'm not. I'm just that good. Then he got caught, and he turned off the cheat. So then he had to do a stream where he wasn't cheating. He's like, see, I can still do the shots. Guess what happened to this guy? He got banned. Yeah, he's banned from Twitch. So the thing is that people who do these cheats, they're getting away with it. They're good at a game for their ego trip, but they're not, and they're not getting caught yet, and they can talk shit on other people saying how good they are and feel good about themselves because mama wouldn't put their fucking drawing of a clown on the fridge. So this is the one thing they can feel proud of.
Didn't really look like a clown.
It didn't. It didn't.
Shit drawing.
It was a shit drawing. She thought it was a self-portrait of how stupid the kid looked. So, I mean, it's all it is. And one of the this actually happened to me. I used to be in a clan for Call of Duty, the original, the World War II one, back in 2001. I was in a clan. We called them clans back then. And I was in a league, and we were really good. Now, one day, this one guy in my clan who I could kick his ass. His name was conveniently Krusty, which is not crispy. He was in there, and he got banned from Punkbuster.
Ooh.
And
is
he said it was
still around.
I think it's kind of still around. So he got banned from Punkbuster. That means it bans your hardware. You can't get back in. You're out. So all the servers are on our for the league play had to have Punkbuster turned off in order for him to play. And everyone's like, well, he's cheating. He's like, no, it wasn't. It's false positive. He doesn't know how to cheat, blah, blah, blah. So I became friends with this guy kind of. He was an old guy. He was like in his 40s, and I was only like 16 or something, right? No, I don't know how old I was. I was like 14. Yeah, but you're not hanging around with a 14-year-old. Like in gaming.
Know of.
That's true. Oh.
Or that I know of. Video games, right? Anyway,
yeah, but
let's move on.
So he used to. I was the best in the clan. Not gloating, just facts. I just knew there was one gun that was broken, and I used that gun a lot. And I was the best, and I killed them all, and I killed him. Turns out after I quit that game, he admitted to me he was cheating. He used wall hacks and aimbots. And it bothered me to this day because I'm like, first off, how shitty do you have to be at a game where you have a wall hack and aimbot and I still kill you? Like, you should have no chance. You should just be rolling me and I still kill him. But he was really proud of it. And I was like, why? And it's because he's not good at the game. You're not good at the game. Everyone else is better than you and you can't allow it. It's more of an ego trip thing than anything else. It's you can't have people be better than you. A certain other individual who recently played with doesn't like playing with friends because if they're better than them, it hurts their ego. That's fact. Won't say a name, but it happened recently, and I was like, really? Why? So I think people who exploit and cheat really just need to
oh man, imagine them playing fucking board games with their kids.
Oh, these are the fucking types of people who would cheat in Monopoly. Like, who the fuck does that? Like, be the banker and take all the money? Or fucking, like, say, I wasn't there, that's there. Or, like, fucking, like, you leave your risk board out and you have all the units and you start changing the fucking board. Like that, fuck off.
Yeah, what is the mindset that really makes
they don't want to lose?
Need that.
They just can't lose because they probably lost at everything else. Or they're just not good enough to win. So the person I'm talking about doesn't like to play with people he knows because it's a lot easier to bitch about strangers and how they're cheating than people that he can't accuse of cheating because they're not. So, I mean, it's here or there on that. I don't know. I mean, have you guys ever cheated in the game? Multiplayer game? I did once.
I don't
but
think
not in that way.
I don't think I cheated. I didn't. Well, yeah, sure. Let's say I cheated because it was fun. This was I think Call of Duty 3.
Gross. Game sucked.
They had this knife hack where you could launch yourself, like you could zip around the board and launch yourself 20 feet, like to just one-shot someone with a knife.
Was it a hack or an exploit in the game?
It was an exploit in the game.
So it wasn't like you downloaded an application.
No.
Okay.
It was just I'm gonna fucking do this until it's banned because I know this is gonna get banned.
Right.
This is hilarious.
I mean, that's kind of the same. Well, that's clearly a bug, but that's kind of the same.
It's a bug, but it's still you're not playing. You're still being an asshole.
Yeah, it's like the guys who flew the helicopters under the ground in Modern Warfare or Warzone.
Right. Yeah. So yeah,
I did worse than that. I think. Kind of. I was on a MMO. This is a long time ago. 20 years ago. Fuck. Long time. I'm old. I was in an MMO. It was a Lineage 2. Anyone knows that game?
Boy.
I know, right? And I had a bot.
Oh.
I had a bot that just farmed resources. It didn't change like people's gameplay. I just had a lot of resources. I made a lot of money in the game. So it affected the economy of the server, I suppose. I did that. That was probably the most I did. I never did something that affected my gameplay. That's
also like
I remember that bug gruesome.
That's also a failure in the game because to make it so boring that you need to do a bot to farm.
Well, it was a Korean MMO. We just didn't have a lot of MMO selections at the time, so it was the best I got. It looked nice though. They had good castle sieges. But yeah, it was the game was the grindiest game I've ever played in my life. Still is. It was so unfriendly. It took this game didn't have many quests, so you didn't have like a task to do. The game had it where you basically just killed the same creatures over and over again for barely anything. And it would take you... And you died, you lost 10% experience. And to level up, it was like 10 hours for one level. So if you died, you set yourself back an hour. Oh, it was fucking grindy as shit. But the thing is, PvP was on for everybody. So anyone could kill you at any time.
Mm-hmm.
So a bunch of these farmers that were companies, these are where gold farming, like I call it the origin of gold farming. This is a game where these companies in China like hired people to just grind and sell the gold. They called it a Dina. And they'd grind it and they'd pay these guys like fucking nothing just to kill the same monsters over and over again. One got really pissed because I was killing his bears and he killed me. I was so pissed. I was like, no! That guy would... I don't know if it was the same person like there at the computer, but you knew he was a bot, or not a bot, but he was a player or a person there because he would respond sometimes. But he would be there 24/7 in the same spot, never moving. Yeah, I don't know. I suspect some people we even know use aimbots for games.
Who dish?
I can't say on stream.
Is it me? Is it me
It's
using
not you,
aimbot
no.
for
For Fall Guys?
do I even play FPS?
I think there's possible aimbot usage. Or the game's just shit. Either or.
And it's just like, who do you really know, right?
Well, after that 40-year-old guy did it, you never really
Right,
fucking know
yeah.
these days.
No, age is definitely not.
Not a factor.
Yeah, it does not mean you are trustworthy.
No. I mean, look at the... Nope. Nope. Can't talk about our
Oh,
Fuhrer
say it!
like
Look
that.
at the pants on that mannequin.
Where? What?
Ugh.
This is a random news story from the other week. Not really much to it. There was a museum and someone... Don't help me, Duel. I know you play more now.
Oh my God! Imagine if someone's cheating fucking Twitch sings, like to get stars. So like installing a bot to get stars. Imagine it.
That'd be fucked.
Yeah.
Why bother?
Nobody else even sees that. But I can
The
see
expert
it
saying it's
happening.
like, I can see people doing it for expert. I can see certain people doing it, like doing all the experts, so they have like 3,000 expert stars or whatever.
Mhm.
I could see certain people doing it on Twitch things, but those people are cunts, and I don't really like them anyway. Well, fuck them. I could name a few, but I'm not going to. For some reason we always devolve this thing into where we talk shit about Twitch things at least once in every of these news things. At least once every time we talk shit about Twitch things. So the story of this thing quickly is a tourist leans on the sculpture and breaks a piece in a museum. It's caught on video. He basically leaned on this one statue like he's like laying down with this woman. There's a video, so you guys can check it out. I'm just not gonna air it because it was I don't know who owns the right to that video. He leans on it and he gets up and he realizes there's like a giant like crack or some broken piece near the feet of the sculpture that he was leaning on. And he gets up, clearly sees it, and awkwardly walks away. Oh yeah, that guy would do it. Though I don't think he cares as much about to do that. But he that guy's a dick. Fuck that guy. We'll say his name. King Bomb. Fuck that fucker.
Yeah.
That was it. I don't remember what museum this took place in. Just kind of an interesting thing of when it says do not touch art, don't touch the fucking art. You love Twitch things. Yes, you do. I don't like the community. With exceptions, Lucy. There's exceptions to that rule. What sculpture? I don't think they ever said.
Like David or something.
No, it wasn't Dave. It definitely wasn't David. Let me look. I'll just quickly Google it.
It was the guy.
It was a 200-year-old sculpture. Broke a toe. It was an Austrian tourist. Plaster Pauline Bonaparte. Canova sculpture. Yeah. What a cunt. This is just another funny story that we're going to talk about before we get to the given ones we always talk about. I wouldn't lean on a fucking sculpture. If it says don't touch the art, don't touch the fucking art. Simple as that.
But, like,
don't fucking sit on it.
No,
It's not a challenge.
But like, does that apply to me?
Yeah, don't touch the art.
No, none of the signs apply to me.
Of course not. I wanted to lean on this for my TikTok, or Instagram, or Snapchat, or whatever the
I
fuck
still
people
don't get.
use.
I know. Listen, I just turned 41 yesterday. I'm still not like quite sure about TikTok. Is that?
I don't get TikTok.
All right,
Besides the
okay, good.
security thing about TikTok, besides the whole security China thing,
Right.
I never got it.
Anyone-
I still don't get it. I still don't care to get it. I barely understand Instagram, and I just take pictures of drinks, which is going to be starting back up starting tomorrow, by the way.
Drink pics.
Drink pics. It's almost like dick pics, but with drinks. And then it's gonna and the Twitter's gonna try to be updated with that too. So those things I barely get, and I barely get it. The only reason, like, I know you're on Twitter. Did you see my tweet I posted to you today?
That you replied to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I see.
Okay, good,
Listen,
good, good.
I'm hooked to the veins.
Oh, you're hooked to the games on
all
Twitter.
this. My
Graham's coming
my
back,
veins
Spider.
I'm constantly watching Twitter. So-
Good. You said you heard me say fuck off, fuck you, or I hate you. Did I say hate you, or did I say fuck you? I think I said I hate you. I should have said fuck you.
Oh no. Oh damn.
Yeah. You said he basically told people to stop drinking and put on a mask. What a bitch.
I've been fighting all night in in local neighborhood groups.
Are you?
And they-
Is that what that's
and
about?
they-
Are they
well, that's what you do.
anti-mask?
No. This is about this. Someone was like, where can I get a Trump sign? And
No.
So then we all
Print one then, you lazy fucker. Or
And
go
then
fucking Amazon it.
all my hilarious comments are gone because they deleted those topics. And,
Oh, but
like-
they deleted the topic.
or the mods or whatever, the admins.
That's
I'm
okay.
sure it was
Okay.
getting too toxic. It's like,
Yeah.
oh well, there's a Black Lives Matter sign post a week ago with no harsh comments, so I guess that tells us
Well,
something.
is
huh?
it? Yeah, it tells us something that you should learn. One's a movement and one's a political campaign.
Right.
That,
And
the
that's
equivalent
what I
would be
said to them.
one would be Biden and one would be Trump. All right, whatever. Okay, man, we have a lot of idiots living in our fucking state.
We do. What's with this chair?
Okay, good. Let's get back to the chair. So basically, can't remember the state. This woman went in to get her driver's license renewed, and she sat there and took the picture. So she thought, and then she came back, and the license got sent to her, and it was just a picture of an empty chair. And it actually gave her, it took her a bit to get it. She's like, "Are you sure?" And she's like, "Yeah, this isn't me." What state was it in? What state? WKRN. What state is this? Tennessee. Happened in Tennessee. And she needed a manager, and it kind of took a bit to get it fixed. But how annoyed would that be? Because if, okay, I don't know about you guys, but when I go get my license, oh shit, I got to do that. Shit.
No, me too.
I know. Well, I got to do mine in 16 days. I don't know about you, but when you get your license renewed, they give you that fucking piece of paper that you use in the meantime. Maybe she's no one asked if she was a vampire. Oh, they should have tried to stake her or garlic her. No,
what if that was the plan? What if that was the plan? Is just to get vampires into the DMV?
Oh my god, I'm gonna say she has. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that, John. Never mind. Nope. Okay. But let me get back to my point. I don't hate carrying that piece of paper in your fucking wallet.
Yeah.
Right? I hate it. And it's you got to carry it, and then you got to show your ID. You got to show the fucking piece of paper, and then they got to fucking unravel it. And especially in COVID times, I don't want them fucking doing that shit. So then you got to wait for them to send you the new ID. That's the woman has to do. She has to wait twice. Fucking ass. You know? It's just fucking shit. So, yeah, I thought it was a funny news story.
Kind of hilarious.
The paper to say you got your renewed you renewed your license, so you can use your old one that they staple or cut a hole in or cut it off, saying this is my license expired. I did renew it. My new one's coming in the mail. So you keep that piece of paper with. They do not issue you your fucking new license right away. You don't. There's no way they cut the fucking card right in front of you. There's no fucking way they do that, Lucy. Especially in Pennsylvania, home of the Amish. There's no way you go to the DMV, Lucy, and you're like, I need to renew my license. They're like, okay, let me photocopy that one. Print out the new plastic with all the nice highlights. How do you walk out with a fresh one. Well, I mean, they
Not
do
like
have a lot of prisons
Not
there.
like a fast food shop.
Yeah, what the fuck? How?
You're
The fuck
saying
is this?
the only place the government ever functions correctly is in the DMV department of Nevada.
No fucking
Nevada?
way. Pennsylvania.
Oh, why did I think Nevada? Lucy?
I don't know. That was weird on you.
Yeah, right?
I'm really upset if this is true. Like, I'm super pissed if this is true. So they have someone in back with like a fucking plastic print. Is yours all glossy and shit and have like different fucking streaks to show it's not counterfeit and fake? Like, is that what you have too? Or is yours just like a piece of plastic like your fucking library card? What the fuck? How are we losing out to fucking Pennsylvania? This pisses me off.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Well, it's those damn Democrats. Tell you what.
I know. They send yours in the mail? Yes!
Oh, yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
normal state! What the shit? I'm gonna be really pissed off if Minnesota's the only state that doesn't do this.
It
Like,
can't be that.
There's
I would
no
say
way!
Pennsylvania is the oddity here.
I'm going to say that too.
Pennsylvania's got to be the odd
All
one
right, well,
out.
Gruesome can't verify this intel for us. Can anyone else? Spider! You get hers in the Pink Golfing gets hers in the mail as well. Thank you, Pink.
All right.
See, you're the freak, Lucy. We're normal.
2-1.
I don't know
Or
if Florida.
3-1.
No, it's not for California. I know I call her Florida. She's California. I was gonna make a Florida joke, but I guess that didn't work. So I'm still just kind of jealous, though.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Fuck!
No waiting period.
It's that fucking
crazy.
piece of paper, man.
No, it's like a hamburger in your wallet. You
Yeah,
fold
it
like
is.
6 times and it's this huge chunk in there.
Ah, fuck.
They give you like the pink and white paper. No, not the pink. They take the
No, they're
pink.
the yellow.
You
I
get
get the
the white
yellow.
and yellow.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, it is. It's like this fucking thick. It's like a quarter pounder with cheese. Oh fuck, you can say Pennsylvania, but there's no way in fucking hell New Jersey does it. Not that cesspool. Wait, I can't say it. Can I say it? I'm gonna say it. Because we're talking about how now that apparently in Pennsylvania, you go to a DMV to renew your license, they give you the license right away. You don't get a piece of paper. It doesn't arrive in the mail. They fucking print it out and say, here you go. Here's your new ID. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, let's just step back for a second.
All right. Step back into my
Imagine
chair.
you've never been to the DMV before, ever in your life.
Okay.
You go to the DMV, and you're like, I'd like my license. And you go, all right, here's a picture, printed it out. Here you go. That makes sense. The way we
Yes.
do it doesn't make sense.
You're right.
But
Well,
we're so used to it that it's like, that's got to be the way it is, right?
I was, Lucy. I was. I almost did, or I might have. I don't even remember if I did or didn't this time. You're right, but I just don't know how they do it with all the glossies. They must have a fucking. They're dismantling our fucking mail sorters. To now, I don't even. It doesn't even matter what I know. The world's going to shit. I'm all confused. Probably they're. Without the mail sorters too, how am I gonna get my license? I'm gonna have that piece of paper forever. No. I'm so confused. I just realized like a lot of bad shit's about to happen, and I'm really upset. Mainly the mail sorting. The mail sorting machines being dismantled, me requiring the mail to get my fucking license, meaning there's gonna be a delay when I get my license, like the new one. So I gotta carry the fucking McGriddle piece of paper in my wallet for like fucking extra 4 weeks. Fuck! Doesn't even smell like maple syrup. Everything's going to shit.
Oh, hey.
To the world
that's a
going to
problem.
shit. I'll drink to that old bull. Cheers. Fuck! Let's go, old boy. This actually upset me. Knowing other people are getting it better than me upsets me. Knowing now that I'm gonna have to wait even longer because the mail upsets me. Maybe the Southdale one. Dark Tool has arrived. So no way. Thank you for the follow, Bull. And yeah, you do. Anytime you're gonna buy liquor, they're gonna ask you for the thing. I go to Total Wine, they're gonna ask me for that fucking piece of paper, but they're probably not gonna touch it. I'm probably gonna have to unravel the whole fucking thing myself and be like, here's my parchment. The king has sent me, and then flip it over and then show it to him again. Pricks. All right, we're wrapping up. How you doing, old bull? Let's go, man. We're wrapping up. It's a short one today. We're trying to get out by 9 or 25 minutes. That's my goal. Got a few more left. We got a few more things left.
How to dry out standard topics. Shit, right? Here we go.
Yeah,
the ones
standard
we do
topics.
Week after week. Let's,
yeah, I think we did them all. Did we do all? Yeah, so we're going to standard topics, like the roll-ups, right? So the first one we're going to do is we're going to ask if anyone has any random topics they'd want to talk about. Anyone want to discuss anything specific? Then we're going to move on to random art. And then we're going to move on to Tom Longdong's update, which is Gruesome's favorite if he's still here. Totally Gruesome's favorite. Oh, we got to do the paranormal one too. We're going to have to rip that apart. I'll be ready to rip apart video, like astronaut.
Oh, you got a
we got a video, a little short video, yeah. It's not more of just, here's videos that people think are real, and we're just going to rip them apart on why they're not.
All right, I can do that.
Yeah, right? Just imagine whether your nemesis. No random topics from anybody? Fucking perfect. So we'll do the paranormal one first. So here's the paranormal. Woo. All right. Let's cue the music. Just bring the S. We already did a little bit of that earlier, old bull. Corn nuts? We're not talking about the deal with corn nuts. Because we already know.
Deal with corn nuts?
Are they a corn or are they a nut? You want to talk about corn nuts? We can talk about corn nuts.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I know.
The only time I ever got that is on like family road trips.
Yeah.
It's like corn nuts would be a good idea, and you eat them. It's like, corn nuts are a terrible idea.
They're never good. No one likes corn nuts.
No.
No one said, you know what I could go for? Some fucking crunchy, flavorless shit that gets stuck in your teeth and dries out your mouth. Oh yeah, that sounds fucking great.
Or eat a fucking chip.
Yeah.
Who eats grape nuts? People without jaws.
Who eats these nuts? Har. I'm just checking something here.
Lucy doesn't know what is going on in Pennsylvania, Lucy.
Yeah. What is this bullshit?
It's a puffed piece of corn that is like super hard and flavored like ranch.
All right, here we go. Make sure the sound on for this one. Lucy, for real, the pitch is the worst. Read regional foods.
No,
grape nuts are discussed on a grape.
Fucking lutefisk here, right?
Oh, dude, I'm hoping to get some of that.
Are you?
Yeah.
I've eaten some once. That was enough.
Good. Should we go to keep on the paranormal? Or should we go to regional foods?
Oh, regional foods is pretty good, but
all right, fuck it. We're coming back to paranormal, I guess. Random pick. Cue the music. There we go. All right, let's go
in the
regional
Yoopers,
foods.
You got pasties up in the Yoopers there.
Opa, yeah. That was even used correctly. Grape nuts are disgusting. I'm sort of kidding. No, we'll do regional foods. Playing the picture doing her push-up. Oh, dude,
What's Scrapple?
What is Scrapple? I was googling Scrapple. Oh, what the fuck? Why?
Lucy, what have you done?
Why? This doesn't even look like food. We're gonna show you guys a picture of Scrapple quickly.
I like where this is.
Here we go. Let's check this out. Here's Scrapple. Doesn't that look fucking appetizing? Look at that. Fucking fantastic. Scrapple is delicious. It's from PA. You're from PA? Well, hey, we got another Pennsylvanian. Is it popular? What is it? These Google images must not be doing it justice. Called Pan Rabbit.
It looks like a sponge that's been seared on one side.
It looks like spammy. What am I not getting about this? What's weird here? I mean, Lutefisk is technically not from here, I suppose. I don't know. What is weird here? What do we even have?
What is we do? Mix anything in a hot dish. You got Lutefisk.
The Liberty
you got,
Bell.
I mean, you got anything Norwegian. You got fucking.
Yeah, but that's technically Norwegian then, right? Does
Yeah.
that count? Corn Nuts had a cool ad campaign in the late 90s. Yeah, that's the only reason I know about him, really. All the rest of the pig ground up and cornmeal is added. Oh, I hate pork by general, so that's probably why it's I don't like it. We have it's hard to say what we have because of the state fair kind of ruins a bunch of shit, right? We have the well, we have the Juicy Lucy. That's not weird. We're the home of Juicy Lucy.
That's right.
In a hot dish.
You got to spell it correctly. It's the Jucy.
Hey, the
Lucy.
Zarg Org Show. Thanks for the follow, man. It has to be cooked right though, soft on the inside, crispy on the outside. See, I'd try it. I'm never opposed to not trying stuff. I'll try it twice, usually probably prepared differently each time, just so if someone sucked at cooking it, I'm not gonna be like, I really hate that, and you just sucked at it. I like to try it twice. Grape does taste like gravel. We have leftsies. We have Cholitos.
We have Cholitos. Yep, that's
Cholitos are delicious.
What's
Spam is home here.
Like regional fast food places, I'm kind of fascinated by.
Oh, I love doing those
one-offs
places
that are only in Minnesota.
A Juicy Lucy is a burger with cheese melted in the middle with a pickle, usually too.
Molten.
Yeah, it's molten lava.
You'll burn your fucking tongue. You have to be a ginger little baby. You
usually cut it first, like cut the top part a little bit to let the steam so it cools a little bit in the middle. It's molten lava in your mouth.
The secret is to dip your fries in there.
That's good too. Everybody has Cholitos. No, they don't. Minnesota is the only place that sells Cholitos at Taco Bell. Yeah, we figured that out the other day. No one knows what a Cholito is. Or a chili cheese burrito. I think that was kind of what Antigo saying.
It's got to come out. Does it bleed into other states a little bit? It can't
I mean, maybe Wisconsin, though, right? Iowa, the borders, maybe. Yeah. But I can't imagine it going too far.
Yeah.
But the thing is that's weird here is, and I've only seen this happen recently, you order a Cholito, they ask if you want the pizza sauce version. First off, fuck you for offering such a stupid thing. Yeah! Chicago has never heard of it. Really, Chicago? Well, what a good boy. I'll be there tomorrow. We have whoopie pie. What the fuck's a whoopie pie?
Isn't that like the chocolate like cake on both sids and
God, now I'm googling all this shit. Whoopie pie. Is that like based off Whoopi Goldberg? Oh, I think I've had this before. I think I might have had a whoopie pie before. Why? Whatever lefse, I can't even say it. I don't see the fucking appeal of that
lefse?
Shit. I'm not a big fan of.
Fucking hate it's a potato
dry potato tortilla bread thing.
It's terrible. I hate
dry
it so much.
Fuck. A pie.
My mom's like, we made lefse, and I'm like, great, good for you.
Oh, I think I might have had a choufle pie too before.
Oh, choufle pie is pretty good.
I might have had that choufle pie. Yeah. I think I've had that once or twice.
Kroomkaka?
A Budakaka?
Kroomkaka. Have you ever had that?
How do you spell that?
Original thing. Krumkaca. It's like a little thin waffle cookie rolled up into a tube, and then you just squirt whipped cream in there.
Kroomkaka. I don't think you're spelling it right.
Krumkaka?
Crumb cake?
No, that's not it.
I gave it a shot. You guys eat crumb cake. I was just saying that. Oh, I just Googled it. Yeah, I've had this. Is it caca? I know, right? Like canola. Yeah, I've had this Christmas time. Make them every that's why you make it every Christmas too. I've had this before.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, isn't it just whipped cream in a cookie?
Yep, it's whipped cream in a thin little warm.
You don't put a filling in it, you monster! What is wrong with you? That's the best part.
Well, that's what
you gotta put some Cool Whip in there, you know?
There's nothing in there.
This is a cookie.
Yeah.
This is a rolled
I
cookie.
can eat cookies any fucking day of the week.
I'm trying to think of another thing we have. I mean, we have. I think
mean, we don't
tater
have
tots
anything-
used to be a big Minnesota thing, but I think that kind of spread to Midwest and full. Butter. For some reason, we're known for butter, like butter shit,
Yeah,
but that's all
butter
ass.
Sculptures of
I crush my own
people.
cardamom. Wait, how do you crush your own cardamom? I think I
You
buy
use
that.
a mortar and pestle there, Lucy?
No shit. I pay a lot for fucking cardamom. Shit's expensive for a spice.
Say mortar and pestle.
I know. Please say mortar and pestle. Oh my
pestle.
god.
Mortar and
I like
pestle.
it two at a time. I'm not ruining the flavor with whipped cream. Jesus Christ.
No, we're on from whipped cream, Lucy.
I'm in Philly where cheesesteaks are overrated. I actually heard that. I heard any place that refers to themselves as like the home of the chili cheesesteak is shit. Like if they ever say like they're the best Philly cheesesteak, it's absolute ass.
Have you been to Uncle Frankie's and gotten
they
their
say like
cheesesteak?
some of the best Philly cheesesteaks are in not Philly. I read that. Who said that though?
Huh, what?
Who said that? I think it was Bill Burr who said it. I think it was Bill Burr who said that about Philly cheesesteaks. He said, if any place that says it's the home just kind of ruins it because everyone thinks just because they have it, they can make it shitty and it's not actually really good. And like the best Philly cheesesteak was outside of Philadelphia that they had.
My theory is the messier a sandwich is, the better it is.
I hate getting my hands dirty.
If you have to eat it with a knife and fork, then that is the best sandwich.
No, it's not even a sandwich. It's a fucking pile of shit. Then
it's so good. It's so
like the best
good.
cheesesteaks are not the most known places. Geno's and Jim's. Yeah, see, that's like that. When I went to New Orleans, there was this place that had like the best fucking what are they known for? I can't even remember what it's called.
Oh, the Whiz is good.
It's a sandwich.
Lucy. The Whiz is good.
What's
That's
that place?
why would you not? That's the only place.
What's the New Orleans sandwich called? What's the New Orleans sandwich?
Po' boy.
Po' boy. Yes. All these places that had the best po' boys were like just meh. They were okay. They weren't fucking great. I went to this fucking random shop down the road during a flood when I was down there, and I went in there and it was like $6 and it was the best po' boy I ever fucking had. I actually kept going back there because like, why am I gonna go anywhere else? This place is fucking killer.
I went to Uncle Frankie's and I got their
muffalata. Jesus, Lucy, keep it clean.
I got their.
You got that reference?
Italian beef. Their Italian beef, which is just a sandwich loaded with beef. You put the hot peppers on there. It's just beef and hot peppers.
I would eat that. But this, have you heard of this muffulata?
Oh yeah, muffaladas are great.
What the fuck? It's olive based.
Are there olives in there?
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I just came, I think. Fuck, this sandwich looks delicious.
But
why didn't I go get one of those when I was down there?
And the guy calls me over and goes, "Hey, you want a bit? Excuse me? Do you want this blah, blah, blah?" And being the guy I am, I go, "Yes, I want whatever you just offered." And he's asking if he wanted me to dip it in juice. So he put the whole sandwich in a jus. This whole dripping, amazing, beefy pepper sandwich, and it was the best goddamn thing I've eaten in a while. So yeah,
that might sound good. That maybe that's a unique situation. That's what I thought you were saying, but I meant po' boy. Yeah, but I like never heard of muffalata, and I love it. Sounds fucking delicious. Olives are goddamn disgusting. The fuck they are. They're so salty and great. Is it even a vegetable?
Ooh. Well, it grows on a tree. Is it a fruit? It's got a pit. Maybe it's maybe it's a fruit.
Whatever it is, I don't eat many of them, so I'm gonna have to eat what I like. I love olives, especially the green ones or the Mediterranean ones. I'm not a big fan of black olives. There's just nothing. There's nothing to them. I kind of want this muffalata sandwich.
I think they have them at Jason's
actually.
Deli. If you want one that's
try a white pizza with pickled onions. Oh, dude, you just made me come with pickled onions. I love pickled onions. Oh fuck yeah, I'll try that. But also, let's talk. We talked good region food. Let's talk bad
good
region.
is going to be good. So if you get a good black olive, it's going to be good. If you're going to get one from a can, fuck that.
Oh yeah,
it's going to be a bad black olive.
Let's talk about overrated food. We already talked about Philly. All right, we already Philly cheesesteaks. Chicago dog. Not impressed. At least not from Chicago. I think I made a better one. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I'm not a big fan of celery salt. You don't have to have it on there, I guess. I just whenever I was in Chicago, I always thought Chicago dogs were okay, but they were nothing fucking great, and they're also overpriced.
Did they put like a full-on pepper in there with the stem?
I hate when they put stems on there. Get the stem out of there.
That's right.
Why do I want to work to eat? Like, that's the thing. Let's talk about fish now. Bone-in fish. Bone-in fish. Why would I want that? Why would I want to have a risk of one getting lodged in my throat?
I've never and will never have to tell my kids, you gotta just chew tenderly because there's some bones in there.
Right? Like fucking hell. Like, why do I want to work? Why do I want that? Like, that's why I hate like lake fish, like our fish, like a crappie or something, like, or a sunny. Like, I'm not gonna eat that. I don't want to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
So many bones. And I gotta clarify, old bull. I'm not saying Chicago dogs are fucking overrated. I'm saying the ones in Chicago I've had, which was a lot, are overrated. I think we're making them at home using the same ingredients, just a little bit more generous on it. There's not going to be a stem in my goddamn pepper. I moved to Iowa for a couple years. Why? And motherfuckers looked at me like I had 3 heads when I asked for broccoli bites. Well, I would too. Broccoli bite? Why would anyone eat broccoli? It tries to warn you with its bad taste. I don't want to see the eyeball while I'm tearing it apart, or teeth. Yes, that too. Well,
Gotta suck the head off them crawfish.
damn fucking stems. Yeah, exactly. And the head thing. I mean,
I'd do it, but
I've done it. I've made a lot of weird food, like the half-hatched duck, the Vietnamese one, where it's like you crack it. Oh yeah, I've had that. I can't remember what it's called. I even had the bird regurgitation. Where the birds like eat the seeds and they regurgitate it usually in the baby bird, but they instead of putting it in the baby bird,
an invitation to keep
they put it into a jar and they sell it. I've had that. And no, you make that noise. It smells like Frito-Lays. Not even saying close. I mean exactly like Frito-Lays. It tastes like Frito-Lays, but it has the texture of tapioca. Yeah, it wasn't terrible. Wasn't anything really. I wouldn't eat it because I hate Fritos, but I did. I ate a jar of it. It wasn't bad.
Galoots.
The thing about fish, like I've had galoot. The thing about fish is like I've seen their eyes and teeth. I'd prefer not to. Everyone's gonna say, "Oh, it makes the broth better when it's in the." Fuck off. I doubt it. Maybe it does, but I don't think it's worth it. My biggest thing is working to eat. Like I don't want it to be a chore to eat it.
Yeah, like I could eat crab forever, but the fucking cracking that shit open.
I don't want to do that.
At a certain point, I'm done. I'm still hungry, but I think
you
done.
actually work off all the calories of the crab trying to crack that fucking thing. Yeah. Even all the butter sometimes. I think crab's the easier one. Lobster annoys me too much. I think lobster's a bit more. And judging every bite, speaking of that, there's been some places where they eat crab also, where they try to go all fancy and they serve there's like a giant fucking crab shell and they serve the soup inside the crab shell. Why would I want to eat, like, serve me a fucking plate or a bowl? Why do I want a dead carcass to eat out of? This isn't good. Let's start to get less work, more meat. See, that's good. Snow crab is the way to go.
Oh, right. And so
I think crab is better than lobster.
In particular.
I agree with you on that. Pistachios are always a pain in the ass, and I hate when you get that one pistachio. Like it's usually good. You can open them and you get it open good. Everything's fine. Then you get that fucking one with like a fucking sliver, and you gotta piece of shit is what it is. Fucking pistachios.
They taste
overpriced
so
too. They do taste delicious, but
really
they don't taste good when they're not in the shell. You get the shelled ones, not the same. Not the same. I had a friend who would go to fondue restaurant because she was like, I'm not paying to eat at a restaurant and have me to cook food. That's different. That's very different. But I kind of get it. You usually pay more when you do it that way. It's like Korean barbecue. You sometimes have to make it yourself. I don't know. I have weird lines. I draw really weird lines when it comes to this shit.
This is a good topic.
This was a good topic. This was
Korean
barbecue for the win.
What are your weird lines?
Huh? Well, for foods. Oh, well, like I don't mind having to cook the food. In fact, sometimes I prefer to do it. And the difference is, people are like, well, just do it at home. Well, no, I don't want to have to buy all the spices and shit and do all the work of cutting it. I'll cook the fucking thing. I'll probably do it better than most. I know you self-trips because I don't want to have to tear an animal apart. So that's the difference. I used to be that way, Lucy. I used to not like to peel and eat shrimp, and I still will. That's my limit though for shellfish, like peeling them and eat, because you don't see like their fucking face. The second I see their face, it's over. I'm done. Can't handle it.
Yeah,
whatever happened to the red shell
are
pistachios
weird.
that marked your fingers? Wait, what? Red shell pistachios?
Oh yeah, they had them in the little like you know, the bulk bin.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah, what the fuck did happen to those?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they
Yeah,
taste
that
any
was
different? I don't think I've ever had them.
Pistachio shells aren't bleached, are they? Are they naturally red?
Due to antiquated harvesting methods, nutshells were often left with ugly stains and splotches. Foreign pistachios dyed the pistachios with bright red colors in an effort to hide the stain and make the nut. Oh, they didn't hide their faults! You dicks! Well, that's why we're not eating that red shit anymore. Because the red ones were the shit ones. They dyed it to hide it. No, I mean, I'm actually kind of glad I learned that now.
Yeah, that's
don't care. I don't want no
like,
peasant
was
fucking
I
shit.
going mad when I was a child? Do I actually remember red pistachios?
I actually do remember it. Yeah, I remember it at Cub Foods. Remember those like the areas way back when there were more.
Yeah,
like, no, they're still there, but now it's like they just said. Well, I mean, even before, like, I don't think I see them much anymore. You see them now still, but back then they were all over.
Like food at this point.
Yeah.
Like if you want a bulk pound of quinoa.
Like, who the fuck, you fucking vegans? All right, but my line is, if I can see its face and soul, I don't want to eat it. If I like, another thing I won't do is I won't pick a lobster to eat. Now I've done it kind of once in a crane game, but it wasn't me; it was a kid who did it, and I kind of ate that one a little bit, but it was really small. I don't agree with live killing of food like lobsters. I don't like the live killing. Everyone say, "Oh, fuck that." I don't want to do it. I don't want to pick. Like, I couldn't go to a farm and be like, I want that cow. Like, I couldn't do that. I want to imagine all my shit is grown and harmless and nothing died getting it. It's the animal lover in me. I'm gonna be in my own fictitious delusion. You know, that makes me sad. What makes you sad? My delusion, or the fact that you don't want me killing you want me killing animals? I have seen the crab ripping thing. I've seen a guy, it was on PBS like 15-20 years ago, a long time fucking ago, and this guy was on a Russian crabbing boat, and he was like doing like a little documentary interview and whatever, and this guy was so fucking metal. They just got a crab, he grabbed it, was like crawling on the ground, he picked it up and he just broke it over the side and just started eating from it. I was like, what in the fuck?
Wow.
Oh, picking out the lobster for death? Yeah, couldn't do it. I've seen like
they have them at grocery stores.
Can't do it. I don't want to do it. I want it already dead. I want like a needle quickly stabbed in its face. And even then, I don't want to be the one to pick it.
Aunt in California, and for some reason she was flying back from Maine, so she brought a box of live lobsters on the plane, because I guess that's just a thing.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that, but it's, well, how did she live it? Because I thought they had to use what's it called?
Like
dry
30
ice.
years ago.
Oh, well, they did things differently back then.
Right. Yeah.
You could bring a gun on a plane back then.
And that's where I learned. You just put them in the pot live. It's like, what?
Yeah, fuck
Why?
that.
Why would you?
A crawfish is another thing I just don't think we should be eating. Now that might be causing some triggers. I just don't think there's not. You're killing this creature for like this much meat. Like, fucking hell. Not only the work you're putting into it is just unnecessary, it just seems just all around unnecessary. The meat isn't even that good. Eat a fucking crab. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, I love a jambalaya or some other bullshit from the south, but still, fucking too much work. It's too much work. You're not getting a lot of meat, and you're just killing a bunch of them. What's a lard-ass cricket? Now I gotta look. I don't want to look up a cricket, but I'm gonna anyway.
What makes andouille sausage different and also worse than the rest of
what's
sausage?
an andouille sausage?
Isn't that what goes in gumbo?
Oh, isn't it spicier sausage?
It
was.
tastes like bologna to me.
Yeah, I
It's
can see that.
Blander, just kind of pinkish black. Ugh.
When I was a teen, I was cleaning, tearing apart some soft shell crabs for a restaurant I worked at, and then I realized they were alive. Not soft shell crab, yeah, because you eat the whole body. Forgot about that. Welcome back, Lucy.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying crawfish is like eating a fat cricket. No meat. Yeah. You're right.
Weren't we supposed to be eating like crickets by this point? Wasn't
No,
that the
I'll never eat it.
food of the future?
You missed my episode
Or
2 or
coaching
3 when I was yelling about crickets being assholes. Scarred me? Yeah, it would. I could never. The only exception maybe, and here now this is a technicality, is oysters. And oysters technically don't have a nervous system at all. They're not even, they're technically vegan. Some vegans are like, nah, because everyone else likes it, it's an animal technically, but it's not. Pieces of shit. But still, that's the only one I'll maybe dive with because of technically it is, but technically it's not. It has no brain. It has no nervous system. It has nothing. Oysters is an exception. I can't do that stuff. I can't do any of that. The only thing I will kill with pleasure, and oh boy will I do it, and I'll do it immediately, is a spider. Like, and the cricket that's been in my basement for the last week and a half. I'm gonna kill that fucker once I find him. He won't shut the fuck up. I feel like I would die before eating bugs, but I guessed I was starving. Yeah, I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't care. I would just end it. If it came down to it, like, all right, boys, all the food's going away, or we can't touch it. Poison, you know, whatever. Interstellar corn, whatever.
Interstellar.
We gotta eat the bugs. I'd be like, all right. Oh fuck no! I wouldn't even eat a fucking, like, I would never sustain myself on an insect even. I'd just be like, all right, I'm gonna go kill myself later. Not worth it. I'd sooner eat people than eat a bug. Like, like, obviously, like a chocolate covered cricket, you're basically just eating chocolate. A spider, fuck no. Abso-fucking-lutely not.
Because you gotta eat the outside.
No, fuck that too. I've seen people eat scorpions too. What the fuck? Like fucking maniacs, man.
They're venomous, not poisonous. You can eat it, right?
No, not. You got to defang them first, or debarb it. But no, it's the whole point. It's the premise. You sons of bitches. I don't think you understand. No. Like, obviously pouring barbecue sauce on anything is just gonna make it better, but it's like, no, that's not even true either. I remember, oh, this just made me ill thinking about it a little bit. I saw a video, it was Survivor Man-ish type of guy, where he was like trying, like, this is protein and it's this larva, and he bites into it and like the pus shit just starts spewing everywhere. It's like, fuck off. You'd eat a scorpion if you're drunk enough? No, I wouldn't. No, I would not. Scorpions and spiders are a big fucking no. They're a big fucking no. I don't even like those little fucking scorpion in like the resin, the dead scorpions in there. I don't even like that. I don't even like that at all.
You do sushi, right?
That's different. Why would I not do sushi? Sushi's delicious.
Yeah, no, it's but I could see a line there as well. Like, why aren't we cooking this shit?
Well, it's dead at least. I don't mind that.
It's dead, absolutely.
I actually don't. I used to. That's ironic. I used to pick Scorpion natively in Mortal Kombat 1 for the Super Nintendo and the arcade. I switched to Sub-Zero during Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate, actually. That's when I switched to Sub-Zero. So you're right. I picked Sub-Zero every time. I also know the combo in Ultimate. I haven't really played any Mortal Kombat besides Ultimate Mortal Kombat. I don't eat raw meat. I've even done that. I don't mind raw meat. The fact is it's dead at least. Sushi is different. Now there is a technique for sushi in Japan where they actually like fillet it and it's live when it's on your plate. I think that's abominable.
So how do you feel about like watching movie where someone needs to live up?
Sub-Zero's the best. No, I saw that. I saw the video existing. I didn't watch it. I won't watch that shit. Johnny Cage was also pretty cool because of the nut shot. I think Mortal Kombat 2 had some of the best fatalities, friendships, and everything like that. I'm talking about sushi. That grosses me out. Wait, what?
No, I was
sushi, Trusty? Or Lucy, I'm just calling you. So, I've had tartare, and I think it's delicious. I've even made tartare, and it was delicious. and sushi. I fucking love it.
I think
I used
ate
to not.
with
I used to not
wasabi.
though. Well, you only had horseradish. You never had probably real wasabi. All wasabi here is just green colored horseradish.
Yeah, probably.
So if I gave you like a piece of sushi and you're a guest at my house, Lucy, you'd say no? You rude son of a bitch. It's rude to reject food at a house.
See,
That's rude.
I like the co-host situation because you can double guilt people.
I know, right? I like that too. And the beauty also is there's a story too. When I ate the galoot and some other Vietnamese foods, I was 12 years old or 13, and I was a guest at their house, and I knew it was rude to say no, so I smiled and I ate the shit. Maybe not ass. I used to not like sushi, but now I love sushi. Yeah. Zorgai was the same way. Zorgai was the exact same way. I used to hate sushi, and then I actually grew a palate. Drink to a rudeness, old bull. I should really make another cocktail though. Fuck. Hold on. Cheers.
There was an article like a week or two ago about, oh my god, they should have told me they were feeding my kid Indian food.
Who?
What? There was just some like opinion piece about a white lady, obviously, complaining
Karen.
their child was given Indian food at their friend's house.
Well,
What if it had killed? It's like, what?
Usually the kid's supposed to phone home and ask if they can eat at their house. That's not totally incorrect.
Right? No, and I'm sure. I listen. I wrote the. Let's be fair, but I would assume they were like invited for. They were able to eat at their friend's house, but
I bet that's. I think you're right. I bet what happened is, can they eat over? And they didn't ask what they were eating.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, then that's different. Fuck you guys. What are you doing? Are you saying I don't have a palate, Lucy? I didn't say anything. That is brandy I'm drinking, old bull. It actually like isn't so bad to shoot. Well, that's the thing. If the kid's allergic to curry, when the kid asked, which I'm assuming, which is what this thing said, he said if they can eat over at their house, they just didn't know they're going to eat Indian food. The mother should have very firmly addressed what allergies they have. And she also should train the kid not to do it. I have definitely choked down disgusting things at other people's houses, but I don't think I could do sushi. Ugh. I wouldn't even tell you it was sushi. I'd just say, hey, look, this is cooked. Like the thing about sushi, I would maybe start you off with eel. Because the eel sushi is not technically sushi, it's cooked. They don't serve you raw eel.
Or fucking what's the shrimp one? Shrimp it's cooked. It's cooked shrimp.
Yeah,
it's like
it's cooked shrimp.
Tempura in the middle of there.
Yeah, then there's the mackerel is technically pickled. Casey, no, fucking Casey Anthony. Yeah, I don't know. I would eat anything at someone's house. Like so for instance, well, there's rules to that too. I got a lot of rules. What are the rules? I'll tell you what the fucking rules are. That's my shit. I grew up on ENJ. You need to try Torres brandy made in Mexico. I will fucking look that up. I'll try to get that this week, man. As a mother of food allergic kids, I would have to check the menu before saying yes. Yeah, exactly. And that's what's her responsibility to do. So one of my rules is like, if I'm over at your house and it's the first time over there, you don't know anything about me really much or a little. I never told you my disdain for things like how I fucking hate tomatoes or mushrooms. And if you knew I hated it and you served it anyway, I'd just be like, I'd either pick them off or just say, hey, I'm not gonna have that. Whatever. I'm friends enough with you, whatever. But if you're like a new friend and I was over at your house for whatever reason and you didn't know any of that stuff, I would eat it. I'd eat the tomato thing. I'd eat the mushroom thing. And I would hate myself. And I'd probably puke later. But I would do it. That eel, isn't that bait, not food? No, the idea of eel is delicious. Yeah, it's a bait for my stomach. All right, we're gonna so many rules. I got tons of rules. I'm a complicated god. Let's move on. We're gonna move on because it's getting late. Let's get to the paranormal because I want to show these videos and I really want to rip it apart, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, do I want to rip it apart. Yeehaw. Let's cue the music. I can't wait to get a stream manager who does all this shit for me. We were talking about that earlier. I know, right? Someone has to be around more. All right, here we go. Let's change the scenes to this. Here, let's watch this video. Get analytic, baby. There's clearly an attic. Okay, and that chair moved a little bit. That chair moved a bit.
Yeah.
Why in one direction? Also, why is it being leaned over to one side? Okay, so it leaned forward first. Okay.
There's the horsey.
Oh, it pushed a lot further that time. Did the tail move in the back?
My God, what tail?
You're not gonna have. You're gonna hear us rip this apart, Lucy. You're gonna hear us rip this apart because I can tell you right now this is fake. Absolute fake.
Supposedly.
This is supposed to be legit.
Okay.
But it's not. And I can tell you why right now. Yep. I think that's pretty much it, right? I think something else must move. Oh yeah, there's an orb. Oh yeah, right here! Right here! Fuck you! Can I zoom in on this? God damn it! Oh, I'm pissed. I'm so pissed! Fuck you! They could have maybe... They could have maybe claimed this shit. Maybe. They could have been like, hey, we didn't do anything, guys. There's no strings here pulling, causing the weight always to be on this one side of the chair. So when it drags, that's how it moves. And we could maybe even claim that this thing always moves forwards first. But, and then it turns. Convenient placement where people could be behind, pulling some of this shit. You know, whatever. Perfect lighting to make it darker over there. Fine. Maybe claim this shit. I said this food I think are gross before I come to the according to rules. Yeah, you're 100% right, Lucy, and I would actually abide by it. I wouldn't make you eat something you wouldn't like. Here's where it's bullshit. Look at this. You guys see this? Can you even see it on camera? Can you zoom in enough? Do you see this? They added a fucking ghost overlay? Seriously? Do you see that, Agastronaut? Do you see the ghost in the background?
Kind of.
It's his eyes are right here where my cursor is.
Yeah.
Then his skull is right over here. I don't know if I can zoom in, but I mean, it's the same resolution for me. Let's see if he moves a bit more. Yeah, see his head's moving around?
Yeah.
And he disappears. What a piece of shit. Fuck him. Fuck this stupid idiot. Let's go back to talking shit about it.
I was just gonna say, like, on the side of not talking shit, they could have blown
Done
it
a lot
up
more?
a little more. Yeah. So they kept it low. They kept it very minimal.
And they kept it low, which is at least the less you do is more probable, until they added this fucking ghost bullshit. And another thing, like, the biggest gripe I already had is they make it assume it's going to be the chair in the center, because we were just trying to get the chair in the center moving, but it was these other chairs. There's a fucking, what is that, an 8-track fucking thing on the floor there? I don't know what the fuck that is. And a weird fucking...
VHS tape, right? It's like
no, it seems too thick for a VHS. Oh, it could be a big old box one, you're right. It's just what the fuck's this chair on the side for? Like, why is that even there? It's like perfect setup for being a cuck. Fuck these idiots.
Whose attic is this?
Right.
And why do they just have sitting parties where they sit opposite each other and looking away from each other? Who stacks? You stack a chair on top of the other chair.
I already have a problem with this already. And I haven't even started it. One, it takes place in Manchester, so you know they're nothing but dirty cheats.
Oy.
Oh, yeah. So we got camera 3. And I guess it's just showing you that everything's normal here. Alright. Okay, everything's fine. Nothing new to here. Camera 10. With us, I want does get. That's dumb. Nothing's happening. Although I will say, nice dual screens. Hold the fuck on! Hold on! What the fuck is this? Can you see my cursor? Who puts that many post-it notes on their monitor?
That's the scary part.
What a maniac! The fuck? You have a whole board behind you! You're You're basically consuming your monitor space. What the
They
fuck?
just really. They have to remember to get their coffee with Susan. They
I
forget.
cannot be the only one upset about this. I would not trust. I want whatever you get back or whatever the fuck their slogan was. I would if I walked in this place and I was like I was like, I'm gonna see if they'll be one of our customers or they'll be I'll pay them for whatever service. I would not fucking hire them because someone did this on their fucking monitor. All right, hell, put them below it like this fucking idiot did. Even still, who even needs a post-it note? There's a post-it app on the fucking computer. I'm so pissed. Whatever. Got distracted by forgetful Jane. Team Awesome. I already hate them. I want a will to live. Bit aggressive. I want my PPI back. What the fuck? I want my bills reviewed. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this. I want a pension, a will, a life insurance. Okay. Okay. There's a point to these. Oh, something happened. It's moving too fast. What happened? Oh, door handles are moving. Door handles are moving. Slowly, I guess. Why can't we see what's on the other side of the door while that's happening? There must be a camera in that non-office room with no sign on it. Anyone see that? I don't know if that one has a sign. Okay. Doors are moving. No one could be on the other side of the door thanks to that crafted fucking angle here. Another one! Whee! What maniacs are these? They're putting post-it notes on their fucking monitors! I'm so fucking pissed.
I'm not seeing any of this stuff. I'm looking so hard.
It happened again! Look at this! This isn't even funny anymore! What is this one? There's no monitor anymore! It's just covered in papers! That's a good point too, Zarg. Why are they opening the doors? Why is that monitor completely filled with notes? Are you fucking serious? They must love corn nuts. They fucking have to. That... God damn it.
Oh, long video.
No shit. Oh, was that a shadow? Team
We're
Awesome
barely
again?
through this.
Was it? Oh yeah, we're
Oh, I saw a
halfway.
shadow, right?
Wait, you did? We're going back.
I'm back.
Hold on. Did I go too far back? I gotta go back now. Alright, where the fuck is it?
Just
Where'd
a
you see
little
the
before this one.
After this one.
Okay, so play. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. Looked like a guy running. Is it gonna happen again?
Yeah.
That was a lame shadow. Another monitor, bitch! Whee! Oh, that was actually, no, that was not a monitor. That was a back part. Never mind, I'm okay. Oh, look. Problem again. Why did the camera change when the monitor turned on? Why didn't it just sit there so we could view it? What's happening? And why is it in night vision mode? Hold on.
And that's real
Did you see
green.
that?
The
Wait,
lights
why
are
is
on. Oh no!
Watch this. Watch. I pause it. Check this out. Look on the bars in the way, but look where the chair is when it's about to move. There's something on the ground. See? There's like something on the ground where the chair is. Like a string or someone there pushed it.
Yeah. Like, why would a chair... There goes another one.
Yeah.
Why would it roll so specifically, but still so out of control?
Right?
Right? So if you were pulling a chair as a ghost, wouldn't you be pulling it by the arms instead of just pushing it around like an asshole?
Right. And why push it there?
Yeah.
What are
I
we
assume
looking at?
all ghosts are assholes. Let's be
Oh,
fair.
look at that. He turned on the fucking computer. Well, we know what we won't be able to tell? If this fucking computer screen turns on, we'll have no fucking idea if the ghost fucked with that one. I wonder if that one's good. Wow, it actually did. It did turn on. I saw a glimpse of it.
Did it?
Yeah,
Whoa.
it did.
Oh my god.
What are we looking at on these ones? Don't put shopping carts back either. Oh, dude, that'd be the worst. Dude, Zarg opened up another fucking thing here. Imagine you just bought a supermarket and someone died there. Who cares, right? And
It's
they
a
had a
supermarket.
ghost.
People are gonna die.
Yeah, people are gonna die. And all the fucking ghost did is like move the shopping carts out of the corrals. Like, what a fucking dick. That'd be me as a ghost. What are we looking at? Oh, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Door handle.
They're almost in sync, but they're not in sync. But why would they be in sync if they're two people? What are we looking at? Oh, guess we're looking on that.
Oh, lights change.
I assume it's happening while the doors are being moved.
Yeah.
What are we looking at? Something should print. Now that should be happening.
And why is if you're a ghost, you'd be moving from area to area.
Right.
You wouldn't be having things tapping at disparate places.
Is there a pee puddle in there? I think I saw a pee puddle.
I hope so.
All right, that was a cool effect. I'm gonna agree. That was actually pretty badass. Clearly bullshit. A spring or something. But pretty badass. They wanted this PPI back.
Oh, the ghosts wanted to unionize, but they fired him, and that's why they're haunting.
Hey, is that a mirror behind that door that closed? Was there a pathway behind there? The hell is this?
What is that? Yeah.
Is that a mirror? What is that? Oh.
It looks like it's leaning, right?
It did. I thought it was leaning, but kind of coincidence. Why couldn't we watch that happen from this camera? Why do we have to be on the other side of the door? That upsets me. Who's gonna clean that up?
Rob. Fucking Rob.
That one got stuck in the ceiling! Maniacs! Just show us it happened. Stop showing us the other door. Clearly someone's in control of the camera.
Am I just numb?
Oh, Bill Lumberg. I know, right?
I feel dead inside.
Yeah, I feel nothing from this one. Stop with the fucking doors, you piece of shit! Oh, they finally figured out how to open them. That's it.
Raptors.
No, I guess
Clever
it's not
girl.
it. They figured out how to open the door. Fucking always filing them.
Oh, fucking. The minute you enter the restroom and shut the door, the kids are at that door. Like, they don't have to pee, but like, what the fuck are you doing in there, Dad?
What?
Oh, kid! As soon as you go into the bedroom, the bathroom, the kids are like, "What are you doing in the bathroom? Let's try and get in."
You have a good night, Lucy. We're almost done. But you have a good night. Thanks for hanging out most of the time. Oh, I'm just trying to get the link from Cheeseman. For this long dong video that we're about to watch. I don't know if anyone could.
The people that are just
9. Oh, he already gave me the link. Perfect. So it's gonna be from Rogan's. What other topics do we have here? Where are we at here? Newsroom. Back to the newsroom. So we're done with random topic. Or no, we were not even on that one. We're on paranormal, which we're done with. Maybe we won't do art week. We won't do art week today. I'm too lazy to do artwork. Where's the fucking paranormal shit?